time warp web scan in a few weeks, but they're always fun and always extremely cursed. Game is still kind of loud. We'll turn it down a little bit more then. So yeah, we turned it down already preemptively, and it's still a little bit up there. I'll just turn general audio down and maybe music down a little bit more. Maybe sound effects also go down a bit. Let's see if that works. Want to look at some of the scans? They are in the Discord. Yeah, they are in the Discord. Every single one. We have a specific channel dedicated to all the time warp scans, as well as one, of course, for the MS Paint challenges. One for Mad Libs. We haven't done a lot of Mad Libs. We have one of those as well. So yeah, I got lots of goofy stuff out there. And I'm always down for more. Always down for more of those things. They're always very silly. Grand Prix events from the championship mode and single player arcade style. There's of course versus time attack if you wanted to. Championship seems like the right way to really get into this thing. Intense single player experience. Become the VHRC champion. The VHRC, very Hillary Rodham Clinton, very human rights campaign champion. Jump into this thing.
This is Sally from VHN.
Sally. VHN. Yeah, bro, I'm an alpha. Yeah, bro, I'm totally an alpha, bro. Absolutely, bro. Breeze Tour. Oh my gosh. He's got one. He's got one for us. Here, we'll jump to that in a moment here. I'm excited for what that could possibly entail. Mix of challenging tracks. Sidewinder. Agility and adaptability. Sets the stage for future champions. All right.
This is Sally from VHN.
So what are the star drivers? Let's get introduced. Perfect rhythm behind the wheel. Rock star of the track. We got our boy Clyde.
Woo! Get fired up!
And winning's my game. Racing is in my blood. I go fast and I eat ass, ladies. He didn't say that, but he should have. Then Lana. Yeah, all these famous people racing on the rookie circuit. Oh, it's a fighter jet pilot. Damn. What are you doing here, lady? Good lord. Like, amazing, but what the fuck? One for the books. What kind of books? Are we talking like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter? I feel like knowing games like this, I feel like I should just go with the average. Which I think would be this person. I mean, the speed is not great and the weight is not great. Maybe this person is the most average. Is it a beard hair? Some kind of hair. Some kind of hair in my mouth. Yeah, maybe average Clyde with his fiery red hair and his gigantic eyeballs and his $1 million smile. Do you remember Sakirogami? Oh, is that the long man? Because yes. Yes, I do remember the long man. Springs standard. Yeah, I love that video. It's one of my favorites. That thing's a banger for sure. So we could have better acceleration at the cost of less power. No, I think that's probably acceptable. I don't think I want more power in expense of acceleration. Actually, maybe soft springs would be good. Maybe more acceleration would be good. I could see myself like fucking around a lot and like hitting shit and bumping into things. So, yeah, we'll stick with standard. For tires, Stick with the standard on that as well. For paint, ooh, I was gonna say, will this change how my car performs? Probably not, but it will make me look pretty. Oh, never mind. We have to win more races before we get more paint options unlocked. That's okay. Standard blue is acceptable. The long man, that's right. Looks like there's a tutorial, which is good. Who did calculus to play Mario Kart? Did calculus to play Mario Kart? Do you mean like played with a graphing calculator, or had to like calculate the like used like tool assisted run tools to like calculate the most optimal inputs or something? Because I could see the latter being a thing. Call me the chief. Call me the chief. All right. This is where legends are forged, he says. Some core techniques that will help. All right. So first up is drifting. Your bread and butter. Oh! And that's Quirky with the resub. Ryan says, I go for high acceleration because I hit shit off. That's kind of how I feel with games like this. I can't be trusted. I will bump into shit. I will embarrass myself. I will pee my pants, and I will start crying. In that order. So trying to find the best possible parts and the best character combinations, that makes plenty of sense. That makes plenty of sense. Quirky, 30 months, resubbing like a fucking champ. Thank you, Quirky. That's very sweet of you. She says 30 months, aka 30 years. We're all getting old. Thank you, Quirky. Putting up with me, I think it absolutely goes the opposite way, Quirky. I think you're putting up with my ass. You know, these streams happen, you know, regardless of whether or not there's people here. So the fact that there are people, including Quirky Teacher, who return time and time again, and even being a paying subscriber, that says a lot about the level of bullshit you're willing to endure, and also the amount of like what it says about you, and like the amount of, you know, like brain damage you might have sustained over the years, where this stream is considered like a, you know, a sensible place to be, or like an entertaining place. The time warp scan we did like 5 minutes ago is like a good indicator of like, yeah, this is a strange place where strange people do strange activities. When you release your drift to get a burst of speed, I figure it's probably similar to how other games do it. There's green, orange, and purple levels of the boost. Very good. This is just them demonstrating. That's the green or the orange level. The faster you go, the quicker you build up the boost meter. So it's smart to drift at top speeds whenever you can. Also, she teaches middle schoolers. Fair point. Fair point. So the level of maturity we have to offer here is probably pretty on par with what she's used to. Gracie and I have a couple of friends. One of them, it's a husband-wife duo. The husband pops in from time to time. His name is Game and Browse on Twitch. And his wife, Helen, she teaches, I think, 4th graders. And yeah, there've been a number of times where like one of us in our group will say something and she'll be like, no, I teach 4th graders, believe me, this is nothing. This is nothing. So Quirky's like, oh please, you guys are, this is literal child's play. Literal child's play, yeah. Keep the pedal to the metal, drift like a pro to max out your boost faster, and then you'll be gaming like a pro. Very good. Sometimes you need a tight turn. That's where braking during a drift does come in. Stops additional boosts that build up, but lets you take those sharp turns. Comes at the cost of scrubbing some speed, of course. Use brakes wisely. Just kind of knowing that line, that line to come in on, to drift on, recognizing how to manage your speed is crucial. Find the best path through corners to maximize your drifting, boosting potential. Hit the turn in, apex, and exit points perfectly while drifting. Get good, don't suck. Go pressure. Hot glue in a oh my god. Somebody did that? What do you say to that? What is the... What words do you say when that happens? Happened in your class this week. Good heckin' lord, that is, that's... I got nothing. That kind of broke my brain a little bit, honestly. Probably broke yours too. I mean, it's one thing if it, like, it'd be a weird fucked up accident, but it'd be one thing if that was an accident or something. But if that's like, oh bro, watch this, this will be hilarious. It's like, no, there's nothing funny about that. Man, oh man. That poor girl, my goodness. It's fucking torture right there. Yeah, you little shit. Yeah, I'm sure that was one of those where it's like, have to eat those curse words. I'm like, there's a lot more I wish I could say right now. Good lord. Good lord almighty. We got Red Toad. What's up, Red Toad? Red Toad, am I correct in assuming you might be a Mario individual? A Mario enjoyer? Because I too enjoy a good Toad time. In fact, we have a command for just such a thing. I couldn't remember if it still worked, but thank you, Red Toad. I love the screen name. We're playing a really cool little indie game. It just came out tonight. It's called Victory Heat Rally, and it's really cool so far. Granted, I am just in the tutorial, so I'm still, we're still kind of getting things going, but I'm excited for the game. And you were playing it. Well, there you go. You already know. You already know so much about it, so you could probably teach me a thing or two. We got Jordy in the house as well. Thank you both. This game is really fun so far, and I'm excited to play it. But thank you, bud. Thank you for that raid. Red Toad, whenever somebody raids enemy, especially when it's a first-time raid, I always like to ask if you have any clips to share. Because you've done a solid by bringing the peeps to me. The least I can do is showcase the peeps that are already here a little sample plan of what your content is like. So if you had something like a Twitch clip or a YouTube short or a TikTok video, anything short and sweet that gives us a little taste of what you've been up to, we can all watch together. No pressure if you'd rather not, but it's an option that is open and is available to you. So that is up for your consideration. And we're watching the tutorial right now. We're getting smart. We're getting learned. Of course, this is, if you're thinking, wow, you're doing great, Alex, it's because this is a tutorial screen. We're just watching. We're just vibing. But yeah, love the art style. I'm a big fan of the gentleman who did the soundtrack for this game. His name is Rob KTA. Big fan of his music. I've like followed him on like the music that he releases on Bandcamp. I've seen him perform at MagFest. Really cool guy, and pretty much I'm a big, disgusting, sniveling fanboy for everything he's done. So I'm excited. Practice makes perfect, and don't fuck up, and no pressure. Let's hit the road. Show them what you're made of. All right, baby. So we need to start with just the basic group alpha. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff here. We got the Breeze Tour. There's eventually the other, like, scarier ones, but we'll start with the easy-peasy areas and kind of work our way from there. Oh, this is fun. I wasn't expecting, like, a Mario 3 kind of level select deal. I'm gonna turn the voices up a little bit because I had a hard time hearing them earlier. I'm gonna turn the soundtrack, or the sound rather, up a little bit on my end, just on my speakers. So this is the Speedway, and we can visit the garage whenever we want to, but there's probably nothing really for us in the garage. I'm gonna jump in, baby. High Bank Haven. So, oh, I like how the best time took them 10 minutes apparently for the best time. And a fellow Midwesterner, you're correct, Jordy. I'm in St. Louis, so I am the, like, geographically about as middle of the country, of the continental United States as you can get. So yeah, we're right in the middle, and been in the general region all my life, around various parts of Illinois and Missouri. Let's jump into this. I'm excited. My first race. I can't wait to embarrass myself terribly. We're playing as like these well-accomplished, like I also pointed out, these like well-accomplished and well-trodden celebrities. And racers that have like all these really cool backgrounds, and now I'm in the driver's seat as these characters, and I'm gonna embarrass myself and shit the bed so bad. I'm gonna be laughed off of the this VHN network. They're gonna say I'm full of shit, and they'd be correct.
3, 2,
Here we go, baby. Let's get good.
go!
Wouldn't it have been embarrassing if if I didn't have my controls mapped correctly and I just was sitting there like a dingus? Alright, so I think they said... Yeah, right, there we go. Right trigger. Okay, so you have to release it at the right time. There we go. And you build up the meter. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you have to kind of like recognize that that kind of pattern, that kind of rhythm. And it's gonna sound ridiculous, but the first thing I thought of when I saw... when they were describing like that kind of drifting rhythm, it made me think of Mario Kart, because that was like the first game where I really learned about drifting through corners and having it like being spelled out to you. Because remember in Mario Kart 64 you get the little E, like like that's what they're doing, obviously. But you get the little E's that would like appear. Whoops. That would kind of appear to kind of be a signifier for, yes, you're entering like drift mode, and it was kind of like a separate state your vehicle was in, and that was really helpful for me to kind of like get my sea legs. And ever since then, whenever a game has like a distinct, you can fucking kill people. I launched that motherfucker to the goddamn moon. Are you kidding me? Damn. So anyway, that was the first game to kind of indicate that to me, and a lot of games have that kind of thing too. You enter like a separate state where you're able to like go into different turns, and then you exit that state accordingly. Double Dash did something similar. In fact, I think I like Double Dash how they did a little bit more, because well, for one thing, the graphics were nicer, so it was like there was a more obvious little spark thing to make it obvious that it was happening. But also I liked how you could like it was like very obvious when you entered that state, because you could even like just press the shoulder button down before even you would start to turn, and your character would kind of like buffer into that state before you actually started to turn. It was kind of a nice way to like kind of set the stage for your next move. I thought that was cool. So yeah, so that's I'm glad that that's like pretty familiar. What do I have in the garage, by the way? Let's see what we got. Mario Kart 64, yeah. When I saw your screen name, Red Toad, I was like, this is a homie who fucking gets it. This is a homie who knows some Mario stuff and or Mario Karts. So this is where if you wanted to change any of the stuff, you could. So I'll probably stick with what we have. Paint, of course, I cannot change. But yeah, so that's if you wanted to change any of that kind of stuff. If you knew you had a, say, if you had like a if you had like a track that was a fuck ton of like really tight turns and not a lot of straightaway paths, you wouldn't really want a lot of top speed, but you would want more handling, for instance. By the way, I'm guessing, yeah, so you complete it once, it saves all your stuff, so we're good to go. Let's continue. Game with a good drifting. Are we on the beach? Baytona, not Daytona. Baytona. Baytona is what they probably wanted to say. Neon lights, palm trees, an unbeatable racing atmosphere. Oh wait. All right. Tackle tight turns, fast straights, and the ocean breeze at their backs. Let's go! Oh, wait, that's right, yeah.
Right back.
I've actually, I was lucky enough to get to play Daytona USA at like a Dave & Buster's, I think, with a full 8-person squad, because they had like all 8 arcade cabinets lined up back to back, and they were all connected, obviously. And I was with like a fairly large group, and we managed to get all 8 of us to line up and do like a full Daytona USA race together. And it was actually pretty sick. Granted, I performed horribly, but it was still fun. Just the novelty of a full Daytona USA group was very fun.
1, go!
I noticed that too, Meerkat. I was like, these character designs are a little bit horned. There's a little bit of horned to the character designs, and I mean, you don't hear me complaining about it. I'm not over here saying that it's like the worst thing ever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I will say it's gonna be a little bit hard, I think already. I can tell it's gonna be a little bit hard for me to tell when I should be braking into a turn, because like some of these turns are really tight, and we're still able to pull that shit off like a boss. Like that turn looks really tight from the outset, but then once you get into it, it's like, oh, this is nothing. I haven't even attempted to press the brake button, so hopefully when the time comes, I'll be able to handle it. And it's gonna, I'm assuming it's the B button. I'm assuming. 2 laps to go. I was kind of hoping to fucking yeet first place person into the stars like I fucking demolished that one poor guy earlier. Fucking launched his ass into the goddamn moon. I made Team Rocket blast off again that time earlier. Although I don't know if these are racers. I think those guys might just be like normies, like just normal. Well, no, they wouldn't. There wouldn't be like normal traffic out here. They're just going so slow. I'm like, is that for real? Are they for realsies? The regular races, you don't need to. I could see that like in maybe the big boy races, the big kid races. I could see those as being a little bit more spicy. Cruising along, baby. It's a good game. It's a really cool game. Yeah, I knew from the get-go this game was gonna slap. They worked on this thing for 2 years, I think. It's been in development for quite some time. Or rather, they probably worked on it before then. it was announced about 2 years ago. And yeah, the devs worked hard on it. I think it's very much an indie project. The publisher is the overall company that made Yooka-Laylee and a few other games, Playtonic. It's the publisher, like the publishing wing of that company. But it's very much an indie project, and the people that worked on it did a very good job. Thrilling courses that twist around, mysterious artifacts, and lush.
I'll be right back.
It'll twist around so hard, hopefully my testicles won't get twisted in the process. Because I've heard that's deeply uncomfortable. 2019, damn. So yeah, 5 years. But again, indie project, that's how it goes sometimes.
3, 2,
That's what's nice about like a retro revival project like this, where, you know, yeah, it was in development for a while, but it doesn't come out feeling aged at all. Like it's horribly aged, like it's you know, inappropriate for this game to be in this state. Because, you know, you think about it, I know it's an easy thing to kind of shit on right now, because everyone shit on it a whole bunch. But Starfield, you know, when Starfield came out, everybody was like, yo, this game is like fine, but it's like too late. Like if this game would have come out maybe like 4 or 5 years earlier, then it would have been Game of the Year, easy peasy. But it came out like too late to really have the impact it should have. You don't really have that problem with a game like this, where the whole point is to be like old school and kind of like harkening back to the good old days. So yeah, the fact that it took like 5+ years is really not necessarily to its detriment. Also, I'm trying really hard not to fall off the edge because I see no guardrails and I'm scared. Oh, never mind, I'm full of shit. Because he went off the... Whoa! Okay, never mind. Oh, fuck! I done got exploded. Yeah, I saw that other guy kind of skirt the line. I was like, nah, maybe it's okay then. Oh god, oh god. I might have to retry this one again. Oh, these guys are trying to get all up inside my ass. They're trying to get up inside my ass. Good thing I wore my butt plug. Oh! Almost died. We're good. Second place. Oh, there's still one more lap. Final lap. Oh! That race killed me last time. Or that turn killed me last time. It's not horribly punishing though when you get got. Really, the other racers are not an issue. It is very much my own ineptitude that is my that is oh boy, fucking hell. That is my my worst nemesis here. All right, first placement. You might have got me this round. We'll do another attempt on this one. I forget Starfield exists. I think after it came out and after the first kind of initial reactions and reviews and YouTube videos and streamers playing it, I think a lot of people have kind of moved on from it. I know there's a community for it. I know there's modders for it, obviously, that have like continued making cool shit for it. So I know there's a dedicated crowd for it. But yeah, at the end of the day, there's just no way it could attempt to like replicate the kind of cultural impact that Skyrim had, obviously. Nor was it maybe fair to assume that it would. And I think that's maybe the problem. Like, you know, a lot of us go, holy shit, new Bethesda IP, that's going to be a banger. And it's like, it's fine, but it's like there's just no way it could have that same kind of pull at Skyrim or even Oblivion, like, you know, some of the older ones, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, other Bethesda games that really, you know, really like kind of took on a life of their own. Oh my god, I keep doing that where I start the turn a little bit too soon. Start a little bit too soon. I turn a little bit prematurely. And then I like get snuggled along the wall there. It's this turn right here where I like overestimate its sharpness. Because I always think it's gonna be a scary turn. I know there is a map on screen. Yeah, there is a map on screen, and I don't think to look at it because I'm tunnel vision man right now. I'm like, eyes on the prize. Although the hope is that if I get far enough into the lead, then some amount of fucking around will not lead to finding out. Except for that guy. That guy fucked around and found out. What did he do wrong? He existed in front of me. That motherfucker, how dare he? He chose to exist, and I chose to end it. End his existence. And that motherfucker's entire family line. There we go. Got that shit. We were floating for a little bit there, yeah. Yeah, it just didn't make the huge impact, yeah. I mean, there could be... There will inevitably be more updates. There will inevitably be DLC, I'm sure, or expansions. It wouldn't break my heart if we got a No Man's Sky-esque redemption story with Starfield or Fallout 76. Those kinds of games that, like, managed to come back from the brink of mediocrity. But I also wouldn't blame Bethesda for saying, well, that's cool, but, you know, we learned some lessons, and now we're going to focus on the next big thing. The next big thing may or may not be Elder Scrolls 6, but, I mean, there's now a acceptable or an expected amount of hand-wringing about Elder Scrolls 6, because now everybody's like, well, shit, how... Oh, this is something special, by the way. Like, how will Elder Scrolls 6 then be able to even get close to being, like, satisfactory, given, you know, how mediocre Starfield was, and all the money and all the resources that went into it? Like, already expectations are crazy high for ES6, so what's that gonna be like? I don't know. It's almost... I think for a lot of us, we're almost like having to lower our expectations accordingly, because there's just no way it can top what Skyrim was. And I don't even mean, like, be better than Skyrim. I just mean, like, just that when Skyrim came out, and even still to this day, it is, like, still a landmark game. It's constantly at the top, like, near the top of Steam's highest selling games list. There's just no way it'll be able to be as like omnipresent as Skyrim was. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll eat crow, but I think for a lot of us, we just kind of have to temper our expectations accordingly. Get our heads in the game, he says. Welcome to Crash Course. Do I get to kill shit? Smash as many obstacles. I was hoping I'd get to kill some cars, but that works too. That works too, I guess. We still get to break shit. That's kind of cool. Wasn't expecting a mode like that in this game. So we hit these kinds of things. Gotcha. Okay. Alex, you're so good at this game. You don't even have your hands on the controller. You're amazing. That's because it's a pre-played tutorial. Drive hard, hit harder, make every second count, and how many bonus points do I get for running into a pedestrian? Traumatizing them and the people that witnessed the occasion for their entire lives. And actually, that's a good point too. If I run over a pedestrian, do I get bonus points for traumatizing their family? And therapy bills, that kind of thing. Does that add extra bonus points?
That about wraps it up.
One can only hope. So all jokes aside, I can see what's going on here. The idea, of course, is that you have to... It's like kind of guiding you around a certain path. Yeah, hit those traffic cones real good.
3, 2, 1.
It's probably to, like, test our ability to be able to reliably follow, like, a predetermined path and not fuck up. Hopefully there'll be multiple laps, because I missed a few there. Ooh, look at this. Bronze medal. We got big floaty boys. Big. The silver. If I wanted to, I could, like, try to really grind that out. I think that's fine. I'm guessing you have to get basically perfect to get a gold medal out of that. We'll continue for now. It's kind of nice, though. A little bonus round. To the coastline cruise. We cruising! Sounds a good old-fashioned race. Was that a beach ball?
1, go!
That's a beach ball. Do we get to, like... Do we get to kick it along? I sure hope so.
Right.
So they're telling us about the turns. That's kind of cool.
Medium left. Easy winding right.
Oh, are there no other racers? Oh, it's just time trial. Okay.
Medium right.
So it's an actual rally situation. That's kind of neat. I've actually never played a rally game. I mean, of course, this game is called Victory Heat Rally, so I guess technically I'm playing one right now. But I think of, like, the race and the Grand Prix as being like the real deal for a game like this. So yeah, I've never actually done, like, a rally kind of thing. I know Arctic, one of our mods, he's big into that kind of thing. He likes the rally, like dirt rally. He likes those games a lot. Yeah, big. I got the big purple, and then I kind of fucked it up by going on the sidewalk, but that's okay. Sad to report there were no pedestrians on that sidewalk.
Medium right.
I'm as disappointed as you are.
Medium left.
Whoop. I like began the charge a little bit later. There we go. So this is an actual rally race. And I think I got the gold. I kind of fucked up at the very, very end. I like how whenever you complete a race, it just fucking drops your ass. We did get we got the gold by a few seconds. I think it was a minute 10. We got the gold. Onto the Grand Prix. All right, the Grand Prix, the Breeze GP.
Holy smokes!
We got this, baby. It'll be a breeze. An interview with this tour's runner-up, Tommy. Motherfucking looking like the Green Ranger over here.
Watch this.
Test of skill. I see the mysterious racer that is secretly my brother, but he goes by an alias and stays anonymous to keep it like secret and hide his secret identity from all of us. But deep down, he knows that like he's my secret brother, but he like can't let that secret out because he knows it would bring all of us to ruin. I sure hope so. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. The text color was the giveaway.
3, 2, 1, go!
Rival. Yo, Tommy, about to get got. What if do I get bonus points for murdering my rival? Launching him into space, like when we launched the other dudes earlier? I sure hope so. So I'm guessing the races earlier were just one-offs, whereas this is one where I'm guessing it's a series of races. 4 laps to go! Because we did this track earlier. This was the very first track. Like you can see the cameramen and camerawomen in the middle areas. Some of them are kind of close to the barriers. That's a little bit scary for them. Close to the barrier, that shit do be scarier. By the way, we did get an achievement earlier for fucking murdering somebody. Launching that motherfucker into space, and we also got an achievement for flying off the deep end and exploding my own ass in that water level. Like that. There, yeah, exactly. It's just so pretty when you've managed to do that. It's its own reward, really. We're gonna kick Tommy's butt. That's right. He'll never know what's coming. And wait, didn't I say when it occurs to me when I first saw him? I was like, yo, this motherfucker looking like the Green Ranger. Wasn't the character in Power Rangers that played, or not, that portrayed the Green Ranger? Wasn't his like normie name Tommy?
All right.
Because I know, yeah, he played the Green Ranger, but like they all had like normal people names. So I think I'm cooking. I think there's something along those lines. He managed to get second though, so he's keeping our ass to the fire here. Hey, what's up, Jet? Almost signed up. It's really good. It's really good. So I would say if the game looks like it might be up your alley, and there are still review keys available, I would recommend it. And that's actually a fair point, Jet. I should mention that I did, as like a full disclosure thing, is that I did get a review key for this game. I was very fortunate. I was able to get a review key directly from the game's publisher, which is really nice. Usually for stuff like this, I have to go through Keymailer or Lurkit, one of those kinds of platforms, to like apply for a key. But a representative for the publisher for this game just made a post on Twitter saying like, hey, if you're interested, just DM me. And and I hit her up and she was like, I got you, bro. And sure enough, she got me. Actually, it was very nice. When she first emailed me, the code that she sent me did not work. It was a duplicate key, and I was like, "Oh shit, duplicate key!" And she was like, "I got you, BB." And I was like, "That's what's up." So yeah, really nice people. Tommy out here trying to pull a fast one, whereas I'm the one pulling fast ones. Oh, I say right before I almost kind of ate shit a little bit there. A little bit of shit eating for good measure. The real shit eating is going to be in that water level. That water level is going to be a little bit spicy. And the chips are down, but I have full confidence. Probably. Mostly full confidence. Whoops. Come here. That was it.
Awesome.
Got the perp. Oh, the creator list, Jet. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you probably have a better in than I do then. Because if you're on their list, you're on the short list. The actor's name was Jason David Frank, but I'm trying to think, was the character's name in the show Tommy? Maybe I'm misremembering. Because I think you're right. I think the actor's name was Jason David Frank. I just know the various Rangers had like the character names. I'm trying to think what the other ones were, but I can't really remember. Was the pink one Kimberly? I think the pink racer was Kimberly, and I think the reason I remember that is because I think I had a friend in grade school whose name was Kimberly, and like kindergarten, that is. You know, like the early times, and like people would kind of like tease her for that. So I might be misremembering some deets. I do notice the frame rate dips a little bit when there's a lot of races like all clustered together like that. And yeah, this water level kind of fucks me up a little bit, so I might have to get good with this water level a little bit there. Or I'm already getting good and I'm smoking these motherfuckers. Smoking. Somebody stop me. Oop, okay, yeah, some of these turns I need to, like, get more familiarized with. It's always the ones with the no guardrails that scare me, because that's where I can very easily just get fucking launched by my own accord. By my own Honda Accord. My wife actually almost bought a Honda. Not an Accord, but she was looking at Hondas the other day. She did get a new car on Monday of this week. She bought a Mazda, for those curious. CX-30. She likes it a whole bunch. Her previous car was the Honda HRV. A slightly smaller SUV. I mean, I shouldn't say slightly smaller. The HRV is like pretty large. She got the more modestly sized. And she liked that a lot. She was maybe gonna buy another one of those, like a newer version of one of those, but then she tried the Mazda, she was like, oh my. Yeah. So Tommy, that was his name. Okay, yeah, the character's name. It was Jason, Trini, Kimberly was Pink. All right. Zach and Billy. I remember as a kid, I really liked the Black Ranger. I really liked Zach, just because I thought he looked so bad. I thought like the black helmet and like the suit, I thought it looked badass. I always liked Zach, and I also liked the blue just because I like the color blue. But I always thought the color black with the helmet and with just the whole getup was just fucking cool as hell.
Easy right.
I want to play with the beach ball more. Isn't that more important? We are still racing against the fella, although I think we might just be... I think we're just trying to, like, beat his time.
Medium right.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we were trying to, like, catch up to him or something.
Medium left.
I don't know what his time is.
Easy left.
Oh, no, I do see him. He is there.
Medium right.
He's out there, so if I can catch up to his ass and fucking
Medium
shit in his general direction and piss in his oatmeal, piss in his cornflakes, that'll make me happy, because ruining this guy's day is kind of my whole deal. Yeah, Rival. If that is your real name. Oh, there's other peeps too. Split 3 out of 3. I'm guessing that's basically to say, like, yeah, it's just a 1 lap deal.
Medium left.
We're fucking cruising. Holy schmoly. Easy fucking peasy right there, baby. Good shit. Yeah, big Power Rangers kid for sure. I love, like, the first iteration. I know there's been a number of, like, spin-offs and other generations. I was a pretty big fan, basically up through the first movie. Like, which is to say the movie that I think was in theaters, like a motion picture film. I really enjoyed that, and sometime after that was kind of when I dropped off. And yes, Jason David Frank, yeah, that was genuinely upsetting when he passed away. That was like a huge bummer, for a number of reasons, and also he was not very old, obviously. Yeah, that was really sad when he passed, and it wasn't that long ago. I want to say it was like, it was like around the time of COVID. It wasn't pre-COVID, I don't think. It feels like it was fairly recent. Breeze Tour GP is donezo. It's down here. Oh, I see. We needed 15 VP points. We got 17. Is this another challenge thingy? Boost Academy. Rival battle. Tommy, Starlight, Meteor. What could this possibly entail? I have no fucking clue.
Watch this.
A race you'll never forget. It sounds like someone who lost to my ass multiple times in a row. Alright, so that's like his like branding. Like NASCAR with our endorsements. Is this just a 1v1? 1v1? Final destination? Fox only, no items? Is this a fighting match? Do you have a health bar? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't understand what the bars are for, but maybe it just means like you just pass them. Oh, as he's behind, he's losing health. Maybe you lose more health as you like hit walls and shit. Just gotta starve him. We're fucking drowning this poor man. We're holding his head underwater. We're doing one of those gentle persuasions, as Robert likes to call him. Our friend Void. Pulling the old gentle persuasion on his ass. No more tears, only dreams, as we smother him with a pillow. There we go. You win! Good shit. You unlocked Tommy? You are now mine. I have absorbed you into my own as I fucking unhinge my jaw and devour him whole. Move on to the Thunder Tour. Yes, let's do. Welcome back, Meerkat. Go to the garage and new paints for Clyde. So now, what's Tommy all about? Yo, his handling can suck dick. Look at that dick-ass handling. I'm curious if we can, like, make the handling better. Let's leave that the same. I can make it worse. I can also make it slightly better. So that's what we end up with as Tommy. Or we can stick with our boy Clyde.
Gotcha.
With his superior weight. His superior weight is great for, like, crashing into other bad guys and fucking their shit up. I don't know, I feel like we've been doing pretty well as our boy... As our boy, Clyde. So I don't quite have the blue and yellow. To be honest, I think the white and blue is my favorite, but we'll just like show our stuff by using this one just to indicate that we've won a bunch of stuff so far and that we're really cool. Do I play the pretty lady or should I play as someone else so that she could have a chance to be our rival? I think the rival is always going to be a character that we don't yet have unlocked. So I think future rivals will either be regular fellows or pretty ladies. I hate to say it, but the problem is the pretty ladies don't really have stats that I'm very excited by. I mean, I guess I could like do customization things, like for Chrissy.
Let's rock.
I could probably do things to shore up the weight and speed. I mean, speed's the big one, honestly. Weight is not like a deal breaker, but like sacrificing handling for speed, I don't think I love. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Maybe we should just fucking try it. But yeah, speed, it'd be nice if we could make that a little bit more speedy. That being said, she does have some fun colors. I do like the green and purple and teal. I think that's a cool color too. So I mean, and of course the pink, obviously the pink.
Feel the beat.
We'll try that. We'll see how she plays. And that's the beauty. If I fuck up here, then I can just blame it on, oh no, I'm playing as a different racer now. That explains why I'm playing like shit. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
You're in for a treat.
One of my favorite Frank Zappa songs. So the name of this character is Chrissy. Not her, she's Sally, but the name of our racer is Chrissy. One of my favorite Frank Zappa songs is a very classy, philosophically introspective song called Titties and Beer. It's a very, like I said, a very respectful, very introspective, very deep song, and it's called Titties and Beer. And the name and the main, like the focus of the song is about a girl named Chrissy. I'm trying to remember like the first part of the verse. I think it's I'm mean and I'm bad and I ain't no sissy. I got a big titty girly by the name of Chrissy. So that's what whenever I hear the name Chrissy, that's where my brain goes. I think about titties and beer. Some side hustle?
Right back.
I would sure hope so, Meerkat. For your sake and for mine. And with that, let's begin. And the good news is if I fuck this up, we can just try again. Try again. I just hope my voluptuous features don't like distract me from driving good and racing good and killing bad guys. And actually, I was hoping that was my time to fucking just pulverize somebody. Because earlier we were launching dudes into the fucking space earlier, and that was pretty satisfying. This game is very fun. I should mention every so often this game is very, very good. It is like a very satisfying sense of fast. Sense of speed and going fast and eating ass. Very good. Go fast, eat ass. Just like the great philosophers of our time once stated. Almost kind of went off the rails there. The purple, that's a big boost. Big boost energy. What's up, Draw? Good to see you, bud. This game is, yeah, you might have even heard me say, like, I'm really digging it. It's very fun. And I don't really do a lot of racing games. There we go. We did fucking murder somebody just now. Whenever I do play a racing game, it is usually more on the arcadey side of things, and this game is very much an arcadey style game, as you can probably tell. But you also kind of have to, like, get good. It's not just, like, you know, bounce around, pee-pee, poo-poo, ha-ha. You have to, like, know how to drift into turns. You know, you have to, like, know how to kind of handle yourself. But it's also not, like, super-duper hardcore, like fucking Gran Turismo or that shit. It's pretty good.
That was awesome.
Good to see you, Drum. Sonic the Hedgehog, more like Sonic the Edge Myhog. Meerkat, did you see that post in the Discord server? Where it was who was it? It was Cybershell. Cybershell is like, my brain is so Sonic rotted with Sonic shit, Sonic memes, is whenever I see the phrase rob the gas station, my brain parses it as a Sonic character. Rob the gas station. And then he did that stupid ass Photoshop with like the Sonic face over a gas station. Yeah, it's one of those. Danger County. All right.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
Motorsport Maniacs. Her last name is McRally. Or Sally McRally. No, you don't look or sound Scottish, lady. Actually, no, I guess it... Or would the Mick be Scottish or Irish? I do kind of get them confused sometimes. Like the kinds of names that sound of those countries. Maybe Irish would be more it. Okay, well... Actually, no, in either case... Like red eyes and blonde hair? Mac is Scottish. Okay, so yeah. Irish still. Still, I would expect like flowing red hair.
We'll be right back.
And fair-skinned. Maybe she married into that name, but if she married into that name, that would break all of our hearts, because that would mean she's not available.
3, 2,
And that would just break our balls.
1, go!
Some of you might, the non-believers, the haters might say, Alex, what if it's not? What if it's a stage name, implying that it's not on her birth certificate as McRally? Whoa, that was a cool little moment. I wasn't expecting to like turn into a big jump like that. I like this. I like this race. This reminds me a little bit of Moo Moo Farms. Not because that there's cows, but because like dirt. Oh! Oh my God! Jesus! We went off the track. We went off Rainbow Road a little bit on that one. That is really cool, but it's also very disorienting. Holy moly! That's awesome. But like, you have to kind of like. You have to like position yourself right. There we go. You got to position yourself right, because that is scary. Fuck. With this one, it's not quite as scary because that's more of a straightaway path. But yeah, you have to like turn into that jump, or else you will get slapped. You'll get slapped. You'll get slurped. You'll get pooped. You'll get pissed. All the above. Oh my! Oh, hold my beer. Oh God, that's like stomach lurching. Just imagining that, I'm like, oh God, my fucking butthole is puckering, and it's perking up to pucker as we speak. Percolating, isn't that like, oh, we're good. We brought it back around. We turned the beat around. There we go. Woo, a little scary, a little bit scary. We got there. Woo, buddy. Yeah, that's why it throws me off, Meerkat. Yeah, it's hard to keep it straight sometimes. What's up, Irossi? Oh, shit, I didn't even think about Colin. Yeah, Colin McRae. Shit, maybe we cracked the code, man. Riding this road like you did my mom. I'm not supposed to talk about that, gals. It was supposed to be a surprise. Oh, no, Meerkat. That was Meerkat. It's supposed to be a surprise, Meerkat. Major settlers on the Ulster plantations. There's like 1 billion years of intermixing. Makes it harder to keep up with. What's up, Whale? My asshole took a bite out of his chair. It was chomping. It was chomping in the bit. This is another tutorial, so I'm not in control right now. Could reseal a beer bottle. Just trying to be a part of the manufacturing line right now. The assembly line. Ready to burn some rubber. Welcome to Pole Dash. Yo, I'm so good at taking some poles. Please let me take those poles. Oh, you mean, oh, not that kind of pole. Okay, sorry. Weaving through the poles, racing against, yeah. I mean, I can dance around them too. I mean, listen, I'm a person who knows how to work the pole, work the shaft, if you will. So it's like, yeah, I gotta go through the little waypoints, easy peasy. Crucial 2 seconds, so you have to not fuck up.
Get that gold.
Pass 6 poles. Gotta go through the gates. There were a bunch of Colin McRae games. I'm guessing I'd probably know them if I saw them, because, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I've never really been much into racing. I enjoyed, of course, Mario Kart. And when I was a kid, my brother and I did have, like, Cruisin' USA. And I think there was a Top Gear Rally game. Or no, it wasn't Top Gear Rally. It was, like, Top Gear Overdrive on the N64 that we played a decent bit. So, there's, like, a number of, like, more normie racing games that I did play. But part of that is just like, you know, you played what was available. And I played what my brother was into, because my brother was very much more of a car guy. Still is more of a car guy than I could ever dream to be. Yeah, basically, like, as like my tastes in things kind of came into their own, yeah, I found myself not really being pulled towards the racing stuff beyond the goofy arcadey Mario Kart stuff. This is fun though. Should have initiated that drift a little bit sooner. Have we gotten every single gate so far? We got silver so far. Checkpoint! Dude, that did count. Oh, I missed one. Don't tell anybody. Oh, I missed 2. Fuck. Now, will that have sealed the deal? Am I dead in the water? Or is there still... Does this still have legs? That's 3. Actually, I think that's the end right there. Oh, no, we did get it. Okay. So we still completed, we just didn't get there in time, I suppose. Yeah, the co-driver. Oh, okay, yes, I did see those games. I think it was like PS2, maybe? PS2 or Xbox original. Hard left into hard right, yeah. Ingrained into your memory. I think I've seen those games. I think I saw them reviewed on X-Play or like one of those kinds of shows back in the day. They looked really cool, but also like very stressful. So I don't know how well I would handle playing them myself. But that is really cool. So I think seeing that style of game, that was the first time I'd ever like seen what rally racing was, because I would have had no prior exposure.
Medium right.
So there is some of that in this game, obviously. There is some rally stuff going on. Now, this is a maybe not fully authentic rally experience right now. Granted, this game is super arcadey, but also there's other racers on the track. I know the whole thing about a rally race is that it's a single, there's no laps, there's no other racers. It's just a matter of like taking the tight turns, going fast, and being efficient with, you know, how you get through the track. And some of those tracks are really fucking hard. I've seen some of the stuff that Arctic has played when he would play, or even stream, the rally racing games, and that shit looked fucking stressful. I think he even tried with VR one time. I think he played Dirt Rally with VR one time, and I think he said the first time he rolled his vehicle, he had to like lie down for 10 minutes because it was so fucking disorienting. It was like, oh fuck, hold my beer. Hard left. It wasn't that hard of a left. It was more of a mediocre left.
Awesome!
20 minutes of concentrating, and then you get fucked up by a single little pixel rock that fucking pops in and flips your shit off, spinning out of control. Yeah, now, you know what? That being said, I did play it. I really enjoyed the first Flat Out game. I really liked Flat Out 1. And of course, that game has some goofy shit. That game has, like, the goofy, more arcadey challenges. The fucking dartboard where you launch your guy through the windshield and launch him into the dartboard, or you launch your guy into a fucking line of bowling pins to knock all the pins down. All about ejecting your character through the vehicle, because none of them wear seatbelts, obviously. The whole game is a commercial for, or a PSA for, wear a goddamn seatbelt, you idiots. Guy getting launched through the windshield is always hilarious. but just the standard racing mode in that game is pretty intense at the higher difficulties. And I remember exactly what Rossi described. That game is not a rally racing game, but just the idea of you fuck up once, and the AI is so perfected where if you mess up once, you're guaranteed to lose the race because the AI does not make mistakes. The higher difficulties of that game, so that is I think that's kind of why that kind of stuff is why I shied away a little bit more from like the more hardcore racing game genre. Because I like the arcadey stuff. I like the fact that if I fuck up, there's like I still have a fighting chance. If I have Mario Kart and I get fucked by some unfortunate blue shell shenanigans, I can always get a blue shell myself. So the fact that like it's always imbalanced and always stupid is the great equalizer. And I appreciate that, as opposed to being like, oh man, yeah, you fuck up once, you fucking done, because everybody around you is a perfected hyper demon who cannot make mistakes. Fucking T1000, able to play the game with no issues. Now, granted, with Fallout and I think there was some of that at least in that Top Gear Overdrive game that Blake and I played, my brother and I played back in the day. What I'm describing, of course, is the kind of thing you would see more in the higher difficulties. But still, you know, you want to we would 100% the game. Obviously, we want to complete all the challenges, unlock all the vehicles, and if you can only get the last vehicle unlocked by completing the extra hard mode, then well, of course I want to unlock it. Don't have that problem with Mario Kart though. We're just kind of cruising through this. Do we just double? No, I thought we just lapped the third place guy. Give us some new F-Zero. F-Zero would be really cool. My problem with F-Zero is I never really played them back in the day. I played a little bit of F-Zero GX and I really liked it, but I never owned it. So as a result, I never like really had a chance to try my hand at the game. The game's really fucking hard. So like, as much as I would love a new F-Zero game, I don't know if it's something that I would have like a ton of pull into, just because I don't have any nostalgia for it. And those games are very intimidating. But just in principle, I would love a new F-Zero just because we haven't had one in so long. So it's something I'd be very, very down for. Pod racing games, yes. Now I only know about the one, but yeah, the Star Wars Episode 1 pod racer game on N64. Love that game. Because, yeah, the boost was pretty cool. Take out the rivals. Yeah, that's a cool game. I would love to replay that, because I know that is on Steam. It says, welcome to the big leagues. Are we supposed to avoid the cones this time? It's early, we had to hurt the cones. Now we're avoiding the cones. This one is go as far as you can, go as long as you can, without breaking something. And honestly, trying to last a long time can be a challenge. Lasting a long time can be its own challenge, so I get it. So don't fuck up. Ooh, scary. Each obstacle you collide with shaves a second off your remaining time. Okay, so never mind. It's not like disqualification if you hit a thing. Use the brakes.
On the track.
I'm just gonna assume that the brakes is the B button. Is the pod racing game on Steam? I think it is. It was ported, obviously. It wasn't like an original release, but I think it's on Steam. If it's not on Steam, I think it's on Good Old Games. So that's to say, I'm fairly sure there is some kind of PC playable. Sorry, I kind of shit my pants a little bit there. Ah! Some kind of PC thingy for that game. I'm trying real hard. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, I think I braked. I think I did good. Maybe I don't have the brake button. Maybe that's not what that button is. $10 on Steam right now. And of course there will inevitably be sales, obviously. I'm gonna restart, if not just because I want to like see what the brake button is.
1, go!
Actually, I'll do one of these. Options. Controls. Okay, it's that button. Okay, what does the B button do? It does nothing. It is not. I guess I could just change it. X is brake. I mean, they're both at the same distance. Let's just set it to B. To me, that makes a lot more sense. That's like the classic for me, at least. So we'll go with that. It did stick. Okay. We'll say that's why I fucked up. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. so now let's see how this goes when I'm like braking when I mean to brake. There we go. Now watch me like, oh, here we go. I was gonna say, watch me take these turns so perfectly that I never fuck up. Unfortunately, I haven't. Yeah, I hit a couple. I'm not really quite as worried about like doing perfect. Ooh, shit. At the time, obviously, I'm more concerned about just seeing. We did get a gold. Seeing how like the braking feels. To be honest, I didn't really feel it that different. It didn't really feel all that different, but I don't know. Maybe I was braking and it was such a subtle difference that I'm just such a gamer. I had no brakes. I guess you could say it was all gas, no brakes, Meerkat. Yeah, that's right. Somebody fucking cut my brake line this whole time. Somebody tried to sabotage my vehicle, man. They cut my fucking brakes. This tour's runner-up is Kenzie. All right, we got a new pretty lady rival. Now, wouldn't it just be terrible? Wouldn't this just be so deeply upsetting if, you know, we've got our character who's like pretty anime lady and her rival is different pretty anime lady? Wouldn't it just be terrible if like this rivalry came to a head after a race and like, you know, there was like a deep disagreement, right? There was like a deep disagreement. There was like, you know, words were exchanged and suddenly like hands get exchanged and like, oh shit, they're like fighting each other and oh no, somebody rolled out a tub of mud. Oh no, what's this? Oh no, why are they in their underwear all of a sudden? Wouldn't that be horrible? Wouldn't that just be terrible? Gosh, I'd be so upset. Man, I sure hope that doesn't happen. Man, I'd be so upset. Whew, whew, mercy. Anyway, what's up, Dude or Dead? And Jorf. Appreciate you popping in, Jorf. This game is really fun. It is very good. It is really good. Sounds like the stream is being weird. Here, let me take a look, actually. Yeah, multiple people are saying it's being weird. I don't see anything on my end. I don't see any dropped frames. But we in Buffer City. Let me take a look. So I can hear myself. It looks okay on my end. Maybe refresh. The messages aren't sending because yeah, I see the first one that Jorf asked about. And then I saw your first message, or at least what I assume was the first message. I saw the one asking about the game, Jorf. So yeah, on my end, it seems alright. It is extremely possible that there's something with Twitch in particular that's being weird. Would not be the first time. Would not be the first time such a thing would happen. But it looks decently okay on my end. I don't see any obvious shenanigans. Yeah, so if nothing else, refreshing might maybe do it. Yeah, it's like Twitch itself is being weird, yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't, I mean, it does happen every once in a while. The belt is not necessary. You're probably right. But no, the game is very fun.
I'll be right back.
It is very fun. I'm liking it a lot so far. It's arcadey enough. It's arcadey enough where I'm like really digging the gameplay, and it's like easy to pick up and jump into, but not requiring a ton of like complex like memorization of the levels or anything. It's like pretty forgiving. I'm able to fuck up a little bit and still have a fighting chance, so it's good. It's a very good game. So yeah, some people are saying that there were even some frames getting dropped. It's probably something then on Twitch's end. I would suspect it could be on my end. I'm not gonna claim, you know, perfect innocence. On OBS, I can see right now it does show 0 drop frames. So allegedly on my end it should be okay. Allegedly. But yeah, which might mean there's something either on the server's end, like a specific Twitch's server. And that's the thing too, if nothing else, I could try switching to a different server. I might need to bring the stream down to do that. It's actually been a minute since I've changed those settings. Usually it's pretty good, and I can just set it to auto. Just say like, grab whichever is like performing the best, and that works out pretty well. But every once in a while, it could potentially get a little bit silly. Yeah, I wonder if other streamers are having issues too. Usually these things are not in a vacuum. Final lap. And so far, rival character is eating our dirt and maybe also our ass, if the night goes well. There we go. We got that shit. Yeah, nothing's getting caught by automod. Yeah. There were definitely no messages that were getting removed or getting flagged on my end. So yeah, if messages are just being weird. What's up, Johnson? Refresh a little bit on your end. Yeah. Yeah, Ogasa remembers the Polish witch sisters in Gord. That's right, in Gord. Which was... I had an interesting moment not too long ago with Gord. That was the name of the game we played, obviously. And it was a dare drop campaign for that game. And I remember being like, this game is not bad, I just didn't love it. I had a lot of grievances with how the game was balanced and how the game flowed. Oh, I almost hit that pole. Just the flow of the game felt weird. I just didn't love it. I didn't love it. It was like, I didn't hate it, obviously, because we did the full playthrough. But I remember those last couple levels were a bit of a chore, and I was just kind of wanting it to be done by the end of it. But we saw it all the way through. It's not a bad game. It's not badly made. And the devs are really cool. Not trying to shit on the game or anything. It just probably wasn't for me specifically. And the game did well enough where the devs made an expansion with the story. They made like a DLC that added some new story missions, which kind of surprised me because the reviews for the game were not great. They weren't horrible, but they weren't great. And I was like, that's cool, though. That's nice. And there was a dare drop campaign for the story expansion. But I was like, I think I'm good. I don't sign up for every dare drop campaign. If I'm not feeling it, I just don't go for it. So I was like, I'm gonna kind of go, just do my own thing on this one. And then I got an email from the game's publisher, and they were like, hey man, we see what you finished your playthrough, and we think that's really cool. Here's a free key for the story expansion. We'd love if you featured it on your stream. And I felt a little bad. I was like, bro, I was like, again, I never shit on them. I never was like, yo, your game sucks. But I definitely wasn't saying extremely glowing things about the game. So it's like I wonder how much of those streams they watch, because I wasn't holding back from my criticisms. Yeah, rest on a pool of jello. El Gaso, you might have picked up on the fact that I shamelessly piggybacked off of that joke line that you had. That joke line was a good bit, so I was very much kind of spinning off of that as an inspiration of being like, oh no, I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, that'd be so terrible. Yeah, so there's something weird happening then with Twitch in general. Yeah, wasn't a big fan of Gord. Yeah, a lot of it honestly was balance issues and also a weird amount of micromanagement. We had to really babysit individual colonists, which is something I don't mind too much. But yeah, the whole idea of the game with running your colony, or colonies rather, because you could run multiple ones, was having a job assigned to a colonist and assigning priorities and assigning areas to work. And having them go off and do their jobs, whether it be gather food or hunt deer, go fishing, or gathering wood. Gathering wood from cutting trees down, getting reeds for thatch. What's the word? I guess thatchering, roofs together, that kind of thing. And yet you still had to also hardcore babysit the colonists because they would be working, and unless you stopped them from working in an area that had known dangers like bad guys and whatnot, there was no way to exclude them, basically, to exclude certain areas. So you could tell them to go in this general direction, but you couldn't tell them don't go here though. So you had to kind of babysit them as they were in. They would inevitably just walk straight into a fucking field of bad guys to chop down a single tree. Shit like that was annoying. The big kicker for me, though, was how punishing it was if you lost a colonist ever. Because the whole idea was that in that game,
3, 2,
your colonists grew with the campaign. So if a colonist survived level 1, they would gain experience, they would get better at the stuff they were doing, and they would be stronger and more capable for the next level. Now, they would be older and they could die of old age, but that didn't happen a lot. Generally, you would have a colonist last a long time, and they became indispensable at their craft. And if a colonist died, it was huge, because you lost especially mid to late game when the game is a lot harder. Losing a colonist, is horribly punishing. And there wasn't a great way to kind of build that back because your colonists were able to, you know, like get married and have kids, and that was cool. But the kids leveled so slow. It was like there was never a point to keeping a newly born colonist around because for one thing, when a kid was like still a kid in that in the colony, they could like help out an adult and get some experience with the task that they're working on, but it was like 1/10 of the experience that they would get normally. So they would enter adulthood with like the worst ranks at every possible task except one, which had basically a D rank, and there was just no way to level them quick enough at anything to make them comparable to your starting colonists. There were ways where you could sometimes find random people out in the wilderness and they would join your colony sometimes. But the problem there is that their skills are randomized, so it was like hard to see. It was hard to predict like if you would find another really good cook or another really good huntsman. But at least then their skills are randomized, so you could get somebody that was like a young adult but had like maybe a B rank in hunting or a B rank in cooking, and it wasn't just bottom ranks all the way around. So, and it's weird because the game leaned into that by saying this game is so punishing, it's so hard, it's so challenging. It wasn't like a Dark Souls prepare to die kind of thing, but it was a like they made that as a selling point. This game is brutal and punishing, but I just thought it wasn't punishing. It just felt like a weird way to punish the player. So I don't know. They were just balance issues that I just took umbrage with. And I think the game got a bunch of patches not too long after we beat the game, and I think they were able to shore up some of the things that I had complaints about. So it's probably better now, in all fairness. But yeah, I just didn't love it, you know? I didn't love it. I liked like the first like half of the game. I was like, this game's like pretty cool. But once those last levels hit and I saw this like weird balancing shift, I was like, ooh, I don't love this. And then we got our boy Timmy raid us. What's up, Timmy? Thank you for that raid. Yeah, wasn't a big fan of it either, Rossi. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. You see a game, you go, man, I want to like this because it looks cool, and it's like, I love that aesthetic. Because in that game, like, I love the haunted forest kind of vibe. I loved a lot of what that game was doing. But yeah, other parts I just couldn't really get into it, which is how it goes, sadly. The good news is we're playing a very fun game. We were just kind of talking about a game I played about a year and a half ago, which was just kind of so-so. This game is great. This is Victory Heat Rally, and I'm really digging it. Very fun arcadey racer. Now, Timmy was playing some Forza, which is a much like higher fidelity. That game's like a real racing game. This game is fun. It's very like arcadey and lighthearted. Great aesthetic, incredible music. You get to play as fun anime ladies, which is always fun. One-on-one showdown. Actually, this is our rival. This is our rival anime lady. And we ourselves are another anime lady. So there you go. There you go. Anime versus anime. We got Owl. What's up, Owl? Not amused. Thank you, Timmy, for that raid. How are you liking Forza, by the way? I'm trying to remember if you're a regular Forza individual.
1, go!
Confession time, I'm not really much of a racing guy normally. What originally drew me to this game, of course, I love the old school kind of Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn kind of aesthetic. I love that. Love the music. Love just the general like cartoony vibes, very bright colors, pleasant visuals. And really, it's gameplay-wise, it's like not too punishing. You can pick it up and play it and kind of figure out the ins and outs pretty well. It's not like I have to like memorize a bunch of details about the track, or I have to like master every little tidbit about the game. I've been playing it for like an hour, and we've pretty much got the basics of the controls down. So I'm really digging it. And the game just came out today. So we're right in the ground floor. Ponytail coming out of the side. She was in a hurry, all right? It was one of those where she woke up late. She had to just like boop, 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 just kind of throw an outfit together. But that was, and maybe that's why that character didn't do so well in that race, because this is our character. Our character, she's got her shit together. She's got the racing outfit. She's got the full deal. Bright pink anime hair flowing in the wind. That other character, she was like, maybe like her ponytail was like getting in her eyes. Who knows what it was, but for one reason or another, we got that shit. Took a break, but getting back into it, yeah. Hot Wheels expansion, oh no. Oh, but I do remember, I know you play the Trackmania. You're a Trackmania person, I think. Or at least used to be a Trackmania person. I don't know if you still play it as much. So yeah, so Timmy is like legit he's like good at racing games. I just pretend to be good. I'm just a big old pretender. On to the, excuse me, Sidewinder Tour. Sidewinder, and I hardly even know her. Why do we have a belly button? Because it's how we feed from our mothers when we're in the womb, Meerkat. You're probably asking, why is our belly button visible in the skin tight suit that we're wearing? It's very tight. It's a very tight suit, I suppose. That's probably why. Unlock some new paints for Chrissy. So now we can play as Kenzie, who also has visible little belly button character there. We got a bunch of various characters. It's not all pretty anime ladies. There's like normie dudes as well. So far we've played as Clyde, played as Chrissy. We unlocked this guy earlier. I was about to say, wow, this character's stats are garbage. Holy shit, look at these stats. These suck. And we could try Kenzie out. I'd be more inclined to try out to like see if we can tweak her stats to like give us a little bit more of the juice, a little more power maybe. What's up, Tater? Yeah. Give me some pretty anime dudes, please. Putting it down for now because the last campaign was rough. I gotcha. By the way, Timmy, thank you again for that raid. And you've heard my spiel before, but I will say it again because it is always worth mentioning. Whenever somebody raids, I always love to ask if you have any clips to share. And the last time you had that fun clip where you were doing some Clone Hero. I know you used to also stream a lot of Clone Hero. And the whole deal was like you loaded up a really hard level, or a really hard like section of a level of a song, I guess. And fucking 100%ed, perfected that shit. And he was like, I still got it, baby, hell yeah. Which was awesome. By the way, I want to see what colors we unlocked for Chrissy. Because I think what we did earlier is the acceleration is still good. So we'll keep that. I think we sacrificed a little bit of handling to make the speed a little bit better. What colors did I unlock? We got yellow and blue. We got pink. Oh, because we got to get the pink, obviously. Pink is great. But I was just saying how I might want to try out a new racer. So we got Kenzie in the house. So we could sacrifice the acceleration to make the power a little bit juicier. I don't know about that, though. That's a little bit of a rough switcherino to do. I'll confess, I don't know if I know much of a difference between power and speed. I mean, acceleration and speed makes sense. I'm assuming speed is top speed. And I would assume weight means your ability to, like, smack into a bad guy and fucking launch them. Versus us getting launched. So I'm not sure I'm down for, like, knowing what power is ultimately getting at. Maybe it's, like, an overall measurement of how the car handles its thing. So we could have... I'd probably just leave those the same. And of course we got the pink. There's also like a teal and blue, orange and blue, yellow. Look at that shit. The two most boring colors are the hardest to unlock for this character. Honestly, the pink and blue is the best one. Let's just be glad it's not very cold in here. You're probably not wrong, Meerkat. Let's be real. I'm sure like there was like a meeting with like the artist who like did these designs. I'm sure there was a conscious decision to say, nips, yay or nay. There was probably a conscious decision that said, all right, let's scale this back a little bit. Appreciate you popping in, Tater. You think it's the boost, by the way? That would make a lot of sense. Let's try it out. Let's see how Chrissy handles in this what I think is supposed to be like the hardest of this series of races. This is like where the gamers become pro gamers. On from Cayenne Canyon. Every racer's paradise. Personally, I'm a sucker for the beach aesthetic. I love games like this where it's all about like beaches and shit. So yes, the desert canyon with the cactuses is cool, but my favorite is the beach. I'm a big fan.
We'll be right back.
Don't flip that switch. The excitement is just heading up. Heating up, even. It's heading to heat up.
3,
All right.
2, 1, go!
Get the pink. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, I tried to initiate a power slide way too quickly. A drift way too quickly. I'm excited for this pink car. I hope the pink makes me faster. I mean, I sure feel faster. There is some frames, by the way. We're definitely having some frame rates. When there's a lot of racers on screen. So it makes me wonder if there may or may not be some like further optimizations that the game might do at some point. Because I mean, it runs silky smooth 90% of the time, but yeah, sometimes it gets a little bit busy. Like right now, it's perfectly okay. But again, this game literally just came out today. Less than, actually, probably about 12 hours ago. I'm definitely feeling either the fact that the turns are a lot sharper, or the fact that like or like the fact that the handling maybe isn't quite as juicy in this car compared to some of the other ones we're racing as. I mean, the boosts still feel pretty nice. You know, the lower boost power. Whoa! Oh, that was almost got launched out of there. I could definitely feel like maybe the boost isn't quite as juicy, but it's still acceptable. And we are well ahead of the competition. And I think, I don't know, I'm maybe inclined to go back to a previous racer with a little bit more handling potential. So it's like, I don't hate it, but I don't know if I love it. In the Slay the Dragon game, Slay the Dragon. I do know about, let's see, what is it? Is it Dragon's Crown? Is that the game? Not, I'd have to look it up, but like it's the character. There's not much else going on if the character is just very voluptuous, very, very curvaceous in that game. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, Timmy's got the clip. He said, yeah. Let's see what he's got. Let me meet the game real quick. Let's check the Timmy clip. Yoinking first place. Very appropriate. I'm looking forward to a good yoink. I love a good yoink. He's gonna get his ass. Get his ass.
I'm so sorry, dude. No.
Embrace it. Embrace it, baby. One more time. Like, we all saw it, right? We all saw the opportunity. So did Timmy.
Take outside.
There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he kind of faltered.
I'm so sorry, dude. No.
Brutal. I love it. I see there's like people down here, so I don't know if they were like on the voice comms with you. Oh, actually, Anomaly. Well, maybe that's this guy. So, I don't know if they were like on voice comms with you and they could hear what you were saying, or if you were just playing with randos. That is delightful. It's like, the idea of them hearing you apologize profusely is very funny to me. Thank you for sharing the clip, Timmy, and again, thank you for that raid. The max speed with the boost was about the same. I think you're probably right. Maybe it's like the length of the boost. Maybe it's the length of the boost. Oh, he's on your team. Oh, it's a team-based game. Oh shit, so there was no need for that. It was just I mean, you know, just for fun, right? That was just this one's for me. This benefits us nothing. Benefits us in no way, but this one is a little treat for me. It's something extra, yeah. Yeah, so the guy you passed was not in the lobby for you. Or not in the voice call. Sophie just raided. Thank you, Sophie. That's really nice of you. We're playing a really fun game, by the way. We're playing Victory Heat Rally. It just came out today. So it's funky fresh. It's very, very fun. I'm not like the best at these kinds of games. And I don't play a ton of racing games, but I do enjoy it a lot. It's a very good game. Actually gonna go to the garage because I was just thinking I might want to switch characters. This character is cool, but the handling is not the best, and I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of really feeling it. And I've kind of been spoiled because this character handles exceptionally well. We were playing as this guy earlier. I think I might go back to Chrissy. You know, I think I might go back to Old Faithful here. I think when we were playing as Clyde, I think I did.
Fired up.
I think I might have done that at least to give us better acceleration. But I think I kept that the same thereabouts. Yeah, let's go back to Chrissy for a bit.
Let's rock.
Also, crucially, I should mention we'll stick with the default there. questionable choice. We'll stick with the better handling for now. But crucially, we just unlocked the pink and purple, which is extremely powerful. So let's go with this one. Also, we're just a few races away from unlocking the other two color palettes, which are pretty cool. But the pink and purple is what's up, obviously. That's the way to go. Sophie, thank you for that raid. That's very sweet of you. We're playing a really fun game. It's kind of like an arcadey racer. Not at all like try-hardy, super hardcore, like get good kind of racing. It's very fun. Very fun, very arcadey, easy to pick up and play. And like I said, it just came out today. You were playing some Age of Mythology. That's the new one, right? Or like the remaster, I suppose, of Age of Mythology. That is exciting. Thank you. Thank you for that raid. That's very sweet of you. And you might have heard my spiel before, Sylvie, but whenever somebody raids, I always like to ask for a clip so I can see what kind of fun stuff you've been up to. Because I appreciate you raiding and bringing your peeps to me. The least I can do is give an opportunity for you to show the peeps that were already here what you're about. So that way they get a little free taste, a little free sample of what your content is like. Is it the old Midwestern goodbye? Is that what we call it? Is that what we call it? Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Time to hit that old dusty trail. Then you see somebody else you know, and you're like, all right, hold up. I got to say hi to them at least. But you do work very early in the morning. Yeah, I totally understand. I remember you saying, Timmy, that, yeah, your schedule is different now. And you're having to change things up. But thank you again, Timmy. I appreciate you popping in, bud. Hitting us with that raid like a freaking gentleman. Like a true and honest gentleman. Sophie, thank you as well. We've had several raids tonight, and we've only been live for like 2 hours and some change. That's really freaking cool. I appreciate you deeply. This game is fun. It's very... the color palette is great. The just general aesthetic is delightful. The music is fucking banging. And it controls really well, too, which I like. This is home to the world's longest loop-de-loop and the fastest merry-go-round ever built. That's hot. That's right, Sal. You tell him. Unexpected turns and non-stop excitement. You will piss yourself constantly. Is not what she said, but she was probably thinking it. She said the thrills are just beginning. I'll hold you to that one, lady. And here we go. This looks like a roller coaster. Are we racing on a roller coaster? That does not seem very safe. Man, I sure am glad I still have the pink. Oh my god, I landed on his ass. Oh, I fucking landed on his ass. Also, you can absolutely fucking launch people in this game. If you slap them from behind hard enough, you will send them into outer space. Team Rocket style. Team Rocket blasting off again style, that is. Let's see if I can do... what is it with me just fucking crushing people with my juicy, thick fucking thighs? The way I be landing on them. You know what they say? Thick thighs, crush skulls. That's what they say. Woo! This level is really cool. It's, like, not that difficult necessarily. This guy. Forget. Oh, never mind. I want to show what it looks like when you fucking launch somebody, because it's very fun. And also kind of mean, but more importantly, it's fun. You also have a little bit of air control when you're flying through the air like that, which is kind of surprising. Because you would think once you've kind of committed to the angle, then you're just going. You have a little bit of air control, which is actually kind of nice. So I keep boosting into the wall like a smart person. Problem is running out of other racers. There's not many other people who can lap. This guy. Oh, we went over him. Damn it. Keep trying to hope. I keep trying to make it happen. They can crush me. That's the end of the sentence. There's no other words necessary. Unlocked a little bonus area. Back to Baytona Beach. I do love the beach levels. They are fun.
Hey, rookie.
This is a little side mission.
Go!
And it's a tutorial, so I'm not having to do anything right now. Get you up to speed, he says. Boost gates, alright. Must drive through gates while maintaining a boost. Alright. I'm assuming the gates... Is it the checkpoints he means? I think that's what that is, yeah. Okay, so basically saying you have to boost every time. Well, except not there, though. Because, yeah, boosting into that makes sense. Those little checkpoint areas. Time you boosts carefully to blaze through the gates.
Let's get out there and win.
It's a little bit odd because there's that one where it's in a straightaway path. Maybe it'll be more clear once we get into it. Oh, beach ball, yeah. Bonk. I want to take it with me. Can I take it with me, please? No, I guess I can't. So we didn't get one there. That's the thing, there's not always going to be a gate. There we go, we got one there though. So yeah, it's a matter of just trying to, like, time it perfectly. Even if my angle's not ideal, there we go. That's what we're trying to go for. We're trying to, like, get the proper timing. So it's just kind of training us on knowing how to, like, get the ultimate payoff. That's a good one. And this is actually probably an instance where having a racer that has a decent boost power rating makes this a little bit easier. At the silver. Yeah, I think we've realized that the lower boost power rating doesn't necessarily mean that your boost is better, but I think it lasts longer. Ooh, yeah, didn't quite get that one. That's okay. We got the silver. I think we missed 2 of them, which is acceptable. The like, little bonus challenge areas are cool, but I don't really feel the need to, like, grind them out and try to get them perfect every time, just because, for one thing, that would take a while, and I'm not in that big of a hurry, or not in that big of a need to, like, get extra good. What they call this level? Is this the Moonshine Mile?
3, 2,
I didn't see the title
go!
after the fact, but I think that's what it was called at first, at
Easy
least.
left.
Moonshine Mile.
Medium winding left.
Winding left, you say?
Easy winding right.
Just a little meandering.
Easy winding left.
This is more of a rally track, obviously, where we have an actual co-pilot kind of help navigate.
Easy winding.
There's no other racers, I don't think. It's more about being graded on our time.
Medium
Or
right.
maybe these are other racers. There's other cars,
Medium right.
but I think it's more about time. I don't think we necessarily have to pass people.
Medium left.
Yeah, because you can see in the top right, we're going to be graded by when we finish this thing.
Medium winding right.
Those big old sunflowers, those things are huge.
Easy right.
Also, shouts to the person that owns that barn that just lets us race through them.
Easy winding right.
Not too bad, not too bad. Checkpoint.
Medium right.
So we got 25 seconds. Oh, just fucked it up a little bit, but we're good. We unfucked it.
Medium
I
right.
removed it from my ass, we're good.
Easy left.
Easy left. Easy left, that's right. Easy peasy.
Easy left. Medium right.
Hug that fence a little bit, that's okay. Is that the end? It is! We got that shit. If a rally driver in a skin-tight suit that has junk in the trunk, I mean, yeah, you need say no more, Meerkat. I know the second part of that sentence. I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm getting in the car. No other considerations need to be made. The answer is yes.
Okay, here's the plan.
Go!
This time we have to pass other cars. Get you up to speed. Dive into the pissing contest. Oh, sorry. Passing contest. Sorry. I read what I wanted to read. Racing prowess is put to the test. Pass as many cars as you can before the timer ticks down to 0. Just go fast. This is just a normal-ass race, but with, you know, a different grading point. So, just use all the tools at your disposal. Does killing somebody count? This is still a tutorial, by the way. Does killing somebody count? I sure hope so. Man, this guy sucks, by the way. Holy shit. Usually the tutorial guy is on their shit. This guy is not as on his shit. Hitting another car will knock them off the course and will not count as an overtake. So you're being punished for murdering somebody. Almost as if, like, killing people is bad in real life. Video games, so unrealistic. Cringe, honestly. Lose a second off the clock, so yeah, just don't slap people. There our guy goes, just fucking it up. Pass, 12 cars. Good pace and demonstrate your taking skills, and then you'll fucking get that shit. Ready to roll? Oh, you know it, baby.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so now we're actually in control this time. Ooh, now I'm really in control. Alright, so don't murder people. That's gonna be hard to resist the temptation. I'll do my darn doodliest. No guarantees. It's a shame because earlier I was trying to like cause murders like that. Actually, I was trying to cause them intentionally. That was one such case where it was not an intentional. Yeah, any sort of nudge pretty much results in instant death. What are we up to right now? I know we're going towards 20 ultimately. Now we're going towards 35. Can we get there in 35 seconds? Nope, not when that happens. Not when that happens. Lose some time off the clock. Can we still get to the end? I think this basically means we can't get a silver or can't get a gold. Because I think gold pretty much means do perfect and don't fuck up. And we've killed so many people already. We've taken 5 lives this evening. 10 seconds. Ooh, it's gonna be dicey. It's gonna be dicey. Oh, so I did get the gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold. 3, 2, 1.
That
Couldn't quite do it. The goal was... How far away were we? Where was it? Where was it? I don't know. I don't know what the goal was. This one might be real tough. This one might be real tough. We'll try it a few times.
3, 2,
Have I ever been launched? That's a good question. I don't know if we have. I've definitely crashed. I've like gone off course and crashed and had it restart me. So I think that's like the same basic idea. The very first one. Are you fucking kidding me? Should I just go for the high score and try to kill as many people as possible? Maybe in this race, just fucking go on a destructive spree in this particular race. But yeah, so I'm assuming it's the same end result if you... God damn it. God damn it. Should I just restart? No, I shouldn't just restart because I need more practice. I need to get good. Even though there's probably no way. Even though there ain't no way, I need to get good. I like how when you fucking knock someone off the race, you hear them go, "Ah!" See it fucking get launched out in outer space. But yeah, I'm assuming the end result is the same, where yeah, your guy crashes, Lakitu has to pick you back up and drop you back on the track. You're not like dead. You do respawn, and these guys do respawn as well. All jokes aside, of the explosions happening, they do come back. I think this is about the same point where I was last time. At that 10-second mark is about where we hit that one checkpoint. So I think I did worse that time, actually. Multiplayer has been... Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure multiplayer things get real wild and really silly.
3.
Oh, wait, I think
1.
I've misunderstood. I think what happens is there is no end to the track. I think you're just trying to pass as many people as possible, and depending on how you do, is or how many racers you knock out, or that you pass rather, by the end of the timer is how you're graded. I don't think you have to reach the end necessarily, because I don't think there is an end. I think this like goes indefinitely. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So maybe we might actually be okay. I might not have to grind out like a perfect rating or a gold or anything. In fact, we might have already gotten the gold, because the very first time it seemed like it came up as saying like you did good. So yeah, we got silver sets. We need 15 more. I've only killed one person so far. We got 32 seconds, so we might be in pretty good shape, honestly. Maybe that's the key. Maybe, is it possible that we're learning? Is it possible that we're getting good? Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Alex. Let's not get into Crazy Town. People start asking questions. Ooh, there we go. We freaking thread that needle. How we doing? How we doing? Did we get to the gold? I think we did. So I think as long as we maintain... Yeah, I don't think there's like a finish to hit. I think we're just all Gucci in the all Gucci in the coochie. Yeah, the very first time. So I think we're okay already. I was worried there was like a finish we had to hit, but no finish necessary. Continue tour. Amuse says, or Al who's not amused says, "Oh, it's violence time, baby. It's always violence time." Yeah, so you were absolutely correct. That was the key there. Now this one is a more standard race.
3, 2, 1, go!
But here's the problem. That challenge was training us to not want to cause violence. But I enjoy the violence. I recognize you lose some speed when you fucking launch somebody. But funny. But it's funny, and that's more important. I mean, getting good in a video game is one thing, but funny though. You don't understand, you know, video game. It makes my brain do the happy when we get to inflict violence on a poor unsuspecting racer against their wishes. It makes my brain do the fuzzy, the warm and fuzzies, and I think that's way more important. You cannot put a price on a child's laughter. Now, in this case, I am the child. And also I'm 35, but don't let those details get in the way of a good time. You see how I was like trying to tickle his butt a little bit? I was trying to like get him with a little mix up there. Also, I'm fucking up the same time he's fucking up. It's like he's inside of my ass right now. My head. He's inside of my head. Sorry. Freudian slip. Is wishful thinking. And maybe before the night is through, he'll be in there. But for now, he's on his own. We did overtake him though. The AI is definitely getting better though, for sure. As we go higher up into like the challenge areas, the tracks are getting more complicated, yes. But I think the AI is also getting smarter, more smart. I get the orange. I didn't quite get the orange. There we go. I got the orange bonus. Got the purple. Yeah, the purple is the extra good one. Just to say, like, the grading of the of the boost. I fucking landed the guy and fucking launched him into space. And him too. And him too. Triple kill. But there you go. They respawn right in front of you, and they've got the iframe, so it's all good. That was satisfying. Fucking bing, bang, boom. Triple kill. Deeply satisfying. The one thing that would be kind of nice if I put a gun to my head and say, pick a criticism. Maybe not even a criticism, but like a thing you would like to see in this game. Remember in Double Dash when you're initiating the drift and there's little sparks that emerge from your vehicle that correspond to the color of the boost you're about to receive? I like the boost meter in this game. I like the boost meter that tells you quantitatively how close you are to getting the next boost charge, like the level of the boost charge. But I would like the sparks too, because I can't always see the charge very easily with my peripheral view, because I'm so like focused on looking at the racer. I wish it would show me like maybe there were like sparks flying out to say it's gonna be this level of boost, a la Double Dash. That's if I had like one request, that would be it.
Hey, rookie.
Also, One Legged Duck, what's up, bud? He says, I'm at my end. It's good to see you, buddy. You don't have to overtake other cars if there's no one left, Irasi. The ultimate, like, stealth video game mindset. No need for sneaking around observers and anybody to detect you if there's no civilians and nobody left to observe you. He says, show me what you got. Drift attack, the ultimate test of your drifting skills. Do I get, like, a rocket launcher when I drift? And I get to shoot guns at people? Is that what it is? Probably not, but I can wish. Drift points. You gain points faster the tighter you drift. Yo, I always keep it tight. We always keep it real tight. Each level of drift boost multiplies the score. Current drift points and multiplier are shown at the bottom of the screen. When you're ready, boost out of the drift to add these points to your total, and then you get a rocket launcher. No, you don't. Again, wishful thinking. And again, this is the tutorial, so I'm not just amazing. First try, they're doing a demonstration here. But don't fuck up the cones.
Let's get out there and win.
That'll pause your score, and you'll get real sad, and you'll feel really embarrassed. A racing shooter like the like in the orc shooter, the Warhammer one. What was it? Speed Freaks. It would be unexpected, but I wouldn't complain.
2, 1, go!
So gotta drift good, get good pointies. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! There we go. Oh, I hit a cone. I hit a cone, don't tell anybody. There we go, good points. That's a good one too, nice and juicy. I'm not daring to look at the point value to like see how good or bad I'm doing. I'm just assuming I'm doing amazing. I got a bronze apparently. Oh, hit a cone, another cone, and another cone. And another one. So just no points there, that's fine, that's fine. Final lap, I foresee a silver medal in my future. Which is fine. I'll take the silver. This is where you get the big points. So these corners are a lot more pleasurable. Big boost. Big boost energy. I get the gold? No way. No way. Full shot. Full send. Oh, fuck you, cone. Fuck you as well. And you, cone. And you, cone. All the cones. We still got the gold despite several fuck-ups. We'll take it. Pretty anime lady strapped with a Glock. Yes, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Shooting at other drivers between you taking turns. That's for the sequel. We'll advocate for that for the sequel, maybe. You know there's a market for that, Meerkat. Yeah, pops out of the passenger window. Some Road Rash. I was thinking about Road Rash not too long ago. That game was so fun. It still is, I'm sure, so fun. We did play Road Rash 64. A number of I guess it was a couple years ago. That was also very fun. And I still need to play Road Redemption, which is like the sort of spiritual successor, which I know is not quite as good, but still, that is still on my list. Interview with this tour's runner-up. His name is Renzo. What do you think he's hiding behind those shades?
Smooth.
Motherfucker's hiding something. Maybe like a badass scar.
Try not
Or maybe just like dopey looking eyes. Who knows? Wasn't a huge fan of Road Redemption. Yeah, I've kind of learned from other people who've played it to not expect a whole lot. I've heard it's fine, but just not as good as Road Rash. Nor would it be expected to.
3,
He's totally blind.
1.
That'd be extremely funny if, like, we start racing, this guy's just running into walls, and we're like, man, this guy sucks, holy shit. I thought the rivals were supposed to be badasses. And he plays by feel. He races by sense of smell. Like, yeah, he's fully blind. He's the pinball wizard of Victory Heat Rally. That deaf, dumb, and blind racer sure plays a mean Victory Heat Rally. Look at this man taking first place. Yo, I'm gonna get his ass. That ass is grass, and I'm gonna mow it. He's doing a pretty good job of, like, keeping the distance, but oh, he done fucked up. You done fucked up. I take advantage. Oh, he took advantage of me. I'm taking advantage of him again. We're just exploiting each other constantly. Boom, 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 boom. We're pulling ahead. We're pulling out. Always have a good pull-out game, fam. Always keep your pull-out game strong. This is no. Yo, this guy's still kind of eating my ass. He's kind of still inside of my asshole right now. I'm trying to shake him out, trying to like encourage him to wiggle his way out of there. He's still like bouncing around inside my asshole. Trying to encourage him forcefully. Trying to squeeze him out like a turd. Here we go. Big boost. He's still like kind of in our periphery because you can see a little check indicator saying like, yo, check that shit. In fact, there is a rear view window button to like peep behind you. He was always kind of back there. He was always kind of slipping around back there. He's Cyclops. Yeah. If he removes his glasses, he fucking deletes everything in front of him for like a city block. Fucking ruins our shit. He's a well-endowed anime gunner. Going overtime, telling him to steer left or right and center. Is that what it is? Oh my.
3, 2, 1.
Have a good night, Owl. Thanks for hopping in, buddy. I appreciate you popping in. Hanging out with us while we play this really cool game. It is getting pretty late for some time zone, so yeah, that is completely understandable. I appreciate you a whole bunch. And thank you again to Sophie for the raid and to Timmy. Also, Kubos raided us earlier, so goddamn, so many nice peeps. That's really cool. That's really cool. And you, dear viewer, are also really cool. But Rival, what's his name? Renzo? Is like, was he like too cool to be Lorenzo? Like they had to shave off a syllable, thinking he's like, I don't have time for the full pronunciation. I gotta go fast and eat ass. Boy, I almost just fucking landed completely on his penis. You see that shit? I almost fucking stomped that shit out of existence. Almost just pinched it right off. This big goose is gonna fucking eat your ass. Get fucked. Ooh, there we go. Good positioning. Ooh, that's not so good though. Ooh, losing speed. Don't do it. Oh. Pulling it together. I think he must have fucked up too because he kind of fell off a little bit. Content-wise, he fell off. There we go. Yeah, there's like a little... It's a little bit hard to reach that button without taking off the accelerator. And you always got to be accelerating in a game like this. You always got to be going maximum fastness. He's not even appearing in my little check-ometer now, so I think we're in the clear. Got an achievement for winning 50 races. And also 25 races? That's odd. I got both achievements at the same time. I got the achievement pop up for both simultaneously. Busty Anime Girl is working harder than ours. If you catch my drift. The tracks are really cool. Give me a rainbow road at the end. That'd be sick. Hi, Rossi. That'd be sick. I would love to see
3, 2, 1.
like some kind of thing at the end where it's like, here's your reward for beating the game, and it's like an extra cool, extra flashy,
Winding left.
yeah, rainbow road kind of deal.
Easy winding
And it's like kind of tough, but it's more of like a victory lap of sorts.
Easy winding
And you're
left.
racing in the stars. Because right now, it's obviously very arcadey. Like I'm not having to like pull precise moves, but it's also fairly realistic insofar as the roads are real roads. We're not like racing on clouds and shit like that, but I would be super down for, yeah, racing on clouds or in the stars.
Medium left.
Especially if it was a special cup situation a la Mario Kart. Because you know how it is, man. The Mushroom Cup had like pretty cool tracks that were not like overly silly and overly out there, but like still within reason. The Star Cup or the Flower Cup, yeah, I guess Flower Cup was when things started to get kind of weird and silly. Then you'd have the Star Cup, which was like the big boy cups or the races, and then the Special Cup had like the wild shit, such as Rainbow Road, where it was like, yo, this is the shit where that gets the real fancy stuff.
Easy left. Easy right.
I feel like I'm not performing very well, and yet I think I have a very comfortable lead. It doesn't tell me what the time needs to be. I think I just have to win.
That was
I think I just had to like be above everyone else. Ex-Rare employees. That's a fair point to mention too, because Playtonic is, I think, I don't know if it's entirely composed, even majority composed, but has a bunch of high-level people in the company that are ex-Rare employees. I don't know about the developer for this game. I think the developer, well, we looked it up earlier. The developer worked on Questmaster, the Zelda maker. And I don't know if they were the only developer, but they're the one on Steam mentioned. Sky Devil Palm. Sky Devil Palm is the single developer listed. And I think it's a person, but I guess it could be a company. I mean, let's be real, these things are rarely made in a vacuum. So even if like one dev is like the main dev, obviously like other people worked on the arts, animations. Probably. So anyway, yeah, so there's always a chance that that influence could have worked its way in. I try to think about like the influence for a game like this, and when I see this, I very much think of Outrun. I think of Outrun, I think of other like Sega arcade and like Genesis and Saturn racers. And those, of course, didn't have quite as much of like the, yeah, racing in the clouds, racing through the stars, the stuff that's like a little bit more fantasy oriented. It's a little bit more like, you know, this, I should say standard, but not quite as fanciful. Is this guy gonna eat? Is he gonna eat our shit, or am I gonna eat my own shit? I don't actually know what either of those things means, but I would like to get first place. There's one more lap after this. Final lap. Actually, as I'm mimicking the Diddy Kong Racing voice callouts, Diddy Kong Racing also had some like pretty out there tracks. And of course, Diddy Kong Racing was much more of an adventure game racing game. Like, I really appreciated that it was like a nice marriage of adventure, like almost like platformer racer, where you were collecting the equivalent of like power stars and shit like that. I always thought that was kind of cool. Shit's intense, man. I'm trying to like keep it together, but I'm like barely holding on to my entire booty hole right now. Did we get it? Oh, that was a close one. That was a real dick biter. Yeah, you knew what I meant. Yeah, published, but still. I mean, very rarely when you have a publisher like that, very rarely is there like not at least some trimmings to be found that have like some influence by a publisher like Playtonic with Rare employees. I'm sure there was some kind of rareware experience sprinkled in. Sidewinder trophy is yours. Taking lines to this corner. You're not wrong. Trying to take the corners is the strat.
Holy smoke!
So that completes that series of cups and circuits rather. So now the next group is open. Group EX. The Dynamite Tour explosive action. Intense stages designed to push skills to the limit and explode your faces. More challenging than the last, demanding sharp focus. Bullseye Tour is all about precision. test accuracy and control as drivers navigate through demanding courses. Hitting the mark is key to victory. And then there's the Inferno Tour. Fiery tracks challenge endurance and determination. Keep cool, blaze through to the finish, and you're good. You're in good shape. It's not a walk for the park, but it's for those with what it takes. Can we get good? Let's find out. And of course, we unlocked a new character at the end there, which is nice. Dynamite Tour, let us begin. Got an achievement for winning the Sidewinder Tour GP, which is nice. Sandblast Highway. Yeah, blast me. Blast me, Big Daddy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty. So no rival yet. Now, of course, this is just the standard races. The GPs are the ones where we have rivals that we're up against. And things are hot. Things are hot and heavy. This is like a little preview of what to expect, which is actually kind of nice. I like the fact that we get a little like series of challenges and one-off races before we get to the GPs, the Grand Prix. So that way it's like not as much of as like a scary commitment, because jumping into a 3 or 4 race gauntlet completely blind is a little bit scary. As an individual, you can just kind of do one just as many times as you want. It's a pretty good little U-turn we pulled there. So we're in first place right now, but they're right on our ass, so let's not get too comfortable. That was not my best one. Took that one a little bit wide. I was kind of saying earlier, we're getting close to the point where I'm gonna have to start to break through this really scary turns. In fact, I think I was hearing when we press the brake button, when we tap it, launches ass. When we tap it, we do indeed. I do hear like a little confirmation, like a little noise. The tires screeching. There we go. That's the end. Nice and easy.
Awesome.
Strong start. Oh, I should have looked to see what new colors I unlocked as this character. And I should also look to see if the other characters we've unlocked are, up our alley as far as what we were into. Yo, 69 VP points, by the way. Good shit, good shit. Time to retire. Time to put the game down and never touch it again. With that many points. New paints for Chrissy. And unlocked... we unlocked nobody. Never mind. Maybe you don't unlock the fancy person unless you, get a perfect rating or something? That's a bit surprising. Who was our guy? He was Renzo, right. We didn't get anything from Renzo. A little bit sad about that. So I do like both of these. So I'm kind of curious. I back out. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Let me, you can usually tell based on the silhouettes. Yeah, that's Renzo's silhouette. So I wonder, maybe if I go back, it'll tell me. Oh, you have to, win by this many points to get the big man. Oh, there's something down here. Oh. Oh, I wonder if there was another challenge like this we missed in the previous place as well, because I just kind of launched into the next area. Here we go. Here's how you unlock big man on campus.
Smooth.
Just you and me now, bro.
Chrissy versus Renzo.
Dude thinks he's so cool with his gloves that match the color of his visor and his hair. I bet your piss is yellow too, you fucking nerd. Oh wait, my piss is yellow too, never mind. He doesn't have to know that though. For all he knows, I piss purple. Which would be a terrifying health condition probably, so I would not recommend it. We're already having him eat our dust. Maybe before the night is through, he'll be eating our ass too. One can only be so lucky. Yeah, we just smoked him right from the beginning. He was doing so much better in the big boy races. Why is he struggling so much now? What happened, man? Maybe we damaged his pride by whooping his ass so bad in the GP, in the Grand Prix, and he never really recovered. And he's crumbling under pressure.
Awesome.
Literally pissing and crying and throwing up as we speak. Regardless, we got his ass. Your penis is mine. And there we go. Got him. Now, I'm kind of curious. just to make sure I didn't miss anything else along the way. Because it just kind of gave us the opportunity to just jump right into the next tour. At the very, very end there. I wonder if I might have missed something unknowingly. So I'm checking the other ones just to make sure I didn't miss something. Too many microplastics? That would do it, honestly. That would do it. I like the boats on the side there, and like there's like a little path there. I wonder if there's stuff over there. It's probably just for show, unfortunately. And there's like stuff underneath there. You see all that? There's like stuff down there. Well, how do I get down there? I want to do whatever's going on down there. Okay, so I guess I have to go all the way back, but I just want to make sure I didn't miss any optional paths. Yeah, that would be that'd be what I would presume a terribly horrible and probably very uncomfortable health condition. I mean, I know my balls are full of microplastics, which is also where my piss is stored, obviously. But I tell myself it doesn't have that much of an impact. It's like an unmixed Gatorade, still like visibly chonky. Gross. Oh wait, no, I want to try that. Well, that's fine. I want to try the new racer, but that's fine too. This is the rally mode. These are usually fairly easy.
One, go!
I mean, I say that. I'm sure there's going to be a rally race that really eats our breakfast, but for now, it's been pretty chill.
Medium winding right.
And same thing with these. We're not necessarily
Hard left.
having to like pass people. We just need a decent time.
Jump.
Minute 20 has been the standard so far. Big jump.
Easy winding right.
Is this like, are we in oil fields right now? That's not water. Or if it is water, it's like very unclean looking.
Hairpin.
Are we racing along an oil ocean?
Hairpin left. Jump.
Isn't that a Sonic adventure or a Sonic 2 level?
Hard left.
Like Oil Ocean Act 1 and 2?
Hard left.
It was called something else, but like they were basically in the backed up of like gigantic oil refineries.
Jump.
Jump is easy. I just have to make sure I'm like on a straightaway path.
Jump.
Whoa! I went over another part of the level. That's pretty cool.
Hairpin right. Hairpin left. Medium left.
Where are we at? We're at a minute
Jump.
10. I think this is the end. Not quite. It's gonna be a little bit close. No, it won't. We got this. Easy peasy.
All right.
It looked like there was just a wall at the end there, so I was like, oh god, am I just gonna slam into a wall at full speed and die? We did not. We're fine. That was a pretty cool little level. I did like that a lot. So we got Renzo. What's he got? He has light AF, but has pretty not bad stats otherwise. So which means he would have a hard time slapping into other people and living to tell the tale. So we've been using Chrissy a lot. So he would have a better speed, slightly worse acceleration, and slightly worse handling. But like slightly better, well, pretty much the same speed. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not really sure that I'm like that impressed. His, like looking at them kind of side by side, his acceleration and handling are worse. Oops. His power is worse. Honestly, he's kind of worse in every way. No wonder we whipped his ass. I don't know if I want to fuck with this guy. Does he at least have cool colors? Kind of unimpressed. Okay, the purple kind of rips. That purple kind of rips really hard. I do like the purple. I think I'm more inclined to try somebody else. We did some levels as Clyde. He did pretty well. This guy with his dog shit handling. If we could make the handling more gooder. A little bit better. I don't know. I think for levels like this, we kind of need pretty good handling. Like, that low on the bar is not going to do it. Let's see if Lana can bring some heat. We could get a little bit more power at the cost of acceleration. We'll see if the power level aspect is going to be painful at all. We'll just assume that the speed will be enough. That bright... I did like that bright purple of that one guy. I was really unimpressed by that guy. I was like, man, his stats are just worse in every way, except for like a little bit more power, which is not the most exciting stat, as we've kind of learned. Handling is crucial for sure. I've felt a pretty significant difference between Chrissy's handling and like someone with like average handling. So I'm kind of spoiled in that sense. Of course, really, it might just be a matter of getting good with knowing when to break around turns. Also, I want to try this now. Now that we've kind of gotten our sea legs a little bit, I want to try this. This is maybe a really dumb idea, but I saw in the Steam reviews that someone said, if you're not playing with screen tilt maxed out, you're playing it wrong. I have a feeling this is going to be, like, wildly disorienting, but I kind of want to try it just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I don't want to make people puke, obviously, but I just want to see what it's all about. So here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, God. It's a little weird. I don't love it. I don't love it. Do I hate it? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Let's keep it like within reason. Keep it reasonable, I think. I had to try it out. I had to try it out. Yeah, I think the average amount is acceptable. Oh, that's a big stop with those things. That's rough. That's a big punish. Makes sense. And I think Lana has... I can't remember. Does she have like crappy... I think she has like pretty crappy power. So maybe that's an instance right there. Hitting an obstacle, like you really struggle. Like it's probably meant to slow you down, but I think we like get extra punished in that case. So just don't hit the obstacles, Alex. That's so hard. So simple. Just don't hit the thing. Don't hit... What did I just say? Don't hit the thing, Alex. And here I am hitting the thing. And of course they do respawn, by the way. And of course I'm bouncing off the other racers a bit more, as opposed to being able to take them out. I hate to see. We might just need to stick with our girl. Our girl Chrissy might just be the way to go, honestly. Chrissy might just be best girl. Maybe that's why she's one of the, the default racers. Can at least get second. Not if I fuck this up. Oh, I fucked it up. I'm fucking it. I'm sticking it directly in my butt. I'm fucking it. Yep. We'll see it all the way to the end. I ain't no quitter. Ooh, try again. Get good. Oh, that was an odd effect. That was an odd visual effect. What the hell happened there? Yeah, it's nothing against Chrissy. It's just, again, I think I'm just spoiled with the extremely good handling. What we could do is bust out Chrissy and do this. Just get better handling at the cost of acceleration.
Watch this.
We could do this. Still have, like, pretty good power. We could try... You know what? Let's try our boy Tommy. Maybe he'll surprise us. Oh, nice piss yellow color on that one. Maybe he'll surprise us. I'm not sure I'm convinced with the not great handling, but otherwise that's, like, not bad.
Eyes on the prize.
Maybe our boy Tommy will be able to come through for us. Let's see if how our boy Tommy does. We've yet to give him a fair shake in all fairness, so I want to give everyone a fair chance.
3,
Yo, Sky Devil Palm, what's up, bud? You are one of the... You are, like, the developer. I don't know if you're the only developer, per se, but I see your name on the Steam page. Like, yo, this individual entity of some variety, whether they're an individual or a team, made this game. So thank you for making a really cool game. This game fucking rips. You'll be really happy to know I've been following the development of this game for a while, ever since I first heard about it. Ever since I first heard about it, because I'm a big, disgusting fanboy for Rob KTA. I love his music. When I heard that you guys commissioned him to do the soundtrack, I said, oh, baby. Just inject it directly in my veins, please, because this is, like, his shit, man. I'm sure you know, he's all about, like, old-school Sega vibes. He loves that kind of aesthetic. Incredible composer, incredible music producer. Just cannot speak highly enough of him. And then I was like, man, not only is this game gonna have a banger soundtrack. Oh, I did the exact same thing. Not only is this game gonna have a banger soundtrack, but the game fucking looks cool as hell. So I've been following it for a while. I was super tickled when I was able to get a review key from the game's publisher. So you guys have made a solid banger. So yeah, tiny little team, you guys are doing great. Excellent, excellent stuff. Also, if I could be a fanboy for a second, big fan of Questmaster. That game also kicks some real sweet-ass booty. We were saying that, like, I'm sure, like, this conversation has been had a billion times. Nintendo out here being like, we're not sure if, like, humanity is ready for a Zelda maker. And then Sky Devil Palm said, all right, fucking bet, let's make it ourselves. We'll do it live. And that game also rips, and I really appreciate the fact that there's been a billion updates to that game, because we played it when it first hit early access. I guess it was a few months ago, and maybe it was like spring, I guess, of this year, maybe back in like April or May. We're gonna do that one again. We can do this, and I'm gonna see if we can do this with somebody other than Chrissy. Alex, who's your favorite? Chrissy's our girl. Chrissy's our girl, and I'm trying to like mix it up though with other racers. I don't want to pick favorites, even though Chrissy is my favorite. But anyway, no, I really appreciate that you guys have been hitting that game real hard with a fuck ton of really cool updates, new features, new tools that you can like build into the levels. That makes me so happy, because I was really happy with the game as it was. I think like the level of tools available at the launch of early access, I was like, this is solid, and I'm excited to see what more there's gonna be. And like, I feel like once a week, literally, I think once a week, I get a little notification saying, bing, there's a new Questmaster update. Here's some release notes. Check that shit out. Check out what we added. And it's always like, yo, this fucking is awesome. So not only am I grateful to you guys for making a cool Zelda maker, but you're like maintaining it and you're updating it, and that makes me so happy. So from a big disgusting Zelda fanboy. Well, I'm actually not big. I'm a short guy, hence why my screen name is Super Hobbit. I'm not a big disgusting fanboy, but I am a disgusting fanboy. So from a Zelda fanboy, I really appreciate what you guys are doing the Lord's work. And I kind of get why Nintendo has maybe shied away from the idea of a Zelda maker, because the whole idea behind Mario Maker, Mario Maker works great because the levels are usually pretty quick, and there's not like a ton of need for like deep complexity and like from the level designer's perspective, the big people making the levels, they don't have to worry too much about, oh shit, what if they get this small key in this room instead of this room? What if they use this on this door here? Those kind of soft-like situations. I realize that Mario Maker thrives with simplicity, and I do not blame Nintendo for looking at the like possibilities of like soft-lock situations and the complexity that kind of opens up when you were designing a Zelda temple or a Zelda dungeon. So I don't blame Nintendo for being like, we don't know if this is what we want to go into. So that's why I respect the shit out of you guys for saying, you know what, we can handle it. We're gonna give the level designers the tools to make some cool stuff. Love that shit. Love that shit. So yeah, I'm so happy with that game. So that's all awesome. Oh, we're just going right in. Oh, don't fuck it up. Oh, I fucked it up. That's okay. I appreciate now that we've been given all of the prompting we can possibly get. It's like, all right, you've seen all the different flavors of challenge runs. Time to just get good. And by get good, I mean hit one bundle of tires per level. I'm really proud of ourselves. We did pretty well in that race. We did pretty well. Oh god, I hit all but one of those things. We did pretty well in that race with a non-Chrissy character. Oh, shit. Ow. I like that little voice line. Oh god, I'm sucking every dick that is available to me. Ow. That's okay. That's okay. We still got a silver. I played like shit, but we still got a silver. I'm gonna try that one more time. We got an acceptable rating. Silver is within very much acceptable bounds. But I'm gonna see if I can do maybe just a little bit better. It's not just for the sake of my pride. Ouch. I'm doing worse already. By this point, I've hit one of those. Just gotta get smart. And also not be afraid to use that brake button when things are getting breaky and scary. Use the brake button instead of me getting broken. That's my strat. Just make dumb noises. That's what I use as a personality. Just my personality is make dumb noises as a streamer. Alex, what kind of content do you make? I get scared and I make dumb noises and I panic. I'm getting progressively worse. So should Should I try again? Let's continue for now. Continue for now. Yeah, brakes are your friend, and I need to like get a better sense on like knowing when to tap them, the little tippy tappies. Cause yeah, that's like I think what separates the pros from the chumps.
Three, two.
To the person that I know you said it's a pretty small team, Sky Devil Palm. So to whomsoever I'm speaking with right now, what's your favorite level?
Medium.
Because I can tell you I'm a big fan of any game like this that has beach levels. I love the beach levels, but honestly that roller coaster level is wonderful. I love that roller coaster level. So for me, it would probably be between those two. I have either a beard hair or a cat hair in my mouth right now.
Easy left.
I can feel it in there. It's bouncing around in there. Do I pause and try to resolve, or do we game through the inconvenience and we just roll with it? I say we just roll with
Easy
it.
left.
You know, I sometimes wonder. We have 2 cats and 1 doggy, so we have a decent bit of you know fuzz and fluff floating around at any given time. I sometimes wonder what percentage of my DNA is composed of like various animal hair that have like I've unknowingly inhaled or ingested because it like flew into my food while I was cooking or something.
Jump.
How much of my like
Jump.
human genome is now composed of animal things,
Hard
and
left.
how much it's oh this is scary. Oh god, that was cool but like also scary. Jesus,
Medium right.
I was driving on lava for a second.
Hairpin left.
Hairpin left, up. Okay, I think I would have done that better if I wouldn't have slapped that guy's ass.
Right.
This is scary, the fact that like the track is not as visible. Ooh, I only got a silver. My first silver in this one. I gotta get good, man. Oh, okay. I know, it'll show up again. Let us off the leash. Give us a Legend of Banjo Zelda ROM hack. I mean, there are ROM hacks, obviously, like the unofficial ones. I know what you mean, though, Irasi. Yeah, giving us like the keys to the kingdom. 3 people. Awesome. Design the stages. It's hard to pick a. That's fair too. Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite. And they all bring something different to the table. I also like how there's like there was a desert level we played earlier, obviously. But this desert level is different because we definitely didn't have that part where you're like in a kind of a clay, kind of a dirt, that red dirt sequence. That's something we've never seen before. So that was really nice to see. Yeah, like some variation on the themes at least. I don't know if it's a separate level or just another part of the same level. But I really respect the fact that we're getting like we're not just seeing the same levels but fast. We're getting some variation on some familiar, at least aesthetic themes.
Easy right.
Oof. I feel like I'm a little bit slippery here.
Hard right.
Like I'm slipping a little bit on my confidence here. I think as long as I don't like come to a dead stop and go off the rails like I did earlier, I think I have still have a fighting chance on that gold.
Hard right.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid hitting these heckin' dinguses. Close I can help it. Hard left. Oh boy, hold my beer.
Hard left.
I also recognize that I do lose a little bit of juice whenever I get on the kind of that side barrier, the essentially the sidewalk. Although that being said, I hope nobody's walking on these tracks because that would be scary. It was after the jump. Yeah, it was after the jump. That was when, or the second jump. That was when things got weird.
Hairpin right.
I panicked and it got scary. So here's where things got weird, and I said, "Oh dear freaking lord!"
Medium right. Hairpin left.
But I appreciate the mix-up. It keeps us fresh,
Hairpin right.
funky fresh even. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Going real confident. 130. Oh! So close, man, so close. Yeah, the environment's right. With remixes on the environments, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Damn, less than a second. We can do this shit, baby. We can do this. I know it. It was like 138.07.
One.
Or not 07, 138.7 something. It was a real ball twister.
Easy right.
That means, but we got better. See, you see, we're like slowly but surely learning. Excuse me.
Easy
as I
left.
boost into a wall. I mean, that's the beauty of a game like this. You know, I always, for somebody like myself, somebody who doesn't really play a lot of racing games, I always have capacity to learn something new. I do not purport to be a master.
Easy right.
Which actually is kind of nice. That kind of speaks to this game's, like, accessibility. Knowing that you don't have to be, like, a complete baller
Hard left.
at, like, you know, Dirt Rally. Or, like, the more... I shouldn't say real racing games, because every racing game is fine, but, like, you know, the idea of a racing game being more real than the other. Like, they're all fine, obviously. But, like, yeah, it's like somebody who definitely does not do the hardcore stuff. I don't play Forza. I don't play Gran Turismo. Really, this is the first non-Mario Kart driving game that I've played in a while that I can think of. I'm trying to think the last time I would have done something racing-wise that was not Mario Kart related. And of course, Mario Kart's great. I'm not trying to say that's not a real racing game either, but you know, that, like, everybody plays Mario Kart. Come on, that's not special. Everybody plays that game, Alex. You're not special. So,
Medium right.
whoa, lost control. Music makes you lose control. I feel like I'm not quite as confident this time. I think by this time last round, I don't know what my time was, but I was feeling more full, more complete. Like a Voltron. 137! I'm full of shit. I fucking got that shit and I'm a gamer. Hell yeah. Yeah, very approachable. there was like a, yeah, you can see. That's interesting. You can see, oh, it's probably because we're not seeing their sprites from this angle. Because, yeah, we're seeing the other racers coming at us from this screen, but we're just seeing the dust clouds. Because, yeah, we're not probably expecting to see from this angle. That's kind of funny. I'm sure if we were switched the other way around, we'd be able to see their booties going through us. Yeah, want to be as approachable as possible. Yeah, because pretty much after like the first hour or so, we had learned the basics and we were able to, you know, do some damage.
Cowabunga!
At that point, it's more a matter of kind of refining the skill set as opposed to like getting good, and not having. And that's the other thing too. We were talking earlier about games like, the Colin McRae games, like Irasi was saying, where you know you do like a 20-minute long race and you're near the end, and then you make one little fuck up, and now you can't get a gold because you made one mistake. That kind of shit's frustrating as hell. So I appreciate that I'm not having to like memorize tracks or shit like that. I can fuck around, I can bounce around a little bit and still, you know, perform okay. Now, granted, this is the second major like series of cups, so I'm sure we'll see how scary it is in the final areas. But for now, we're doing good. We got Hawk. I like the cool hair. Mohawk is dope. Also, she got like the Super Saiyan, like like the armor that the Super Saiyans had in Dragon Ball Z, like the kind of the winged shoulder pads. Very powerful.
Try not to blink.
Very powerful. Yeah, when they have no respect for your time. I mean, I respect the endurance. I respect like the high demand, but it's like it's just not for me. It's not for me. I've seen some of the challenges in some of the Gran Turismo games, and they intimidate the shit out of me.
3, 2,
Oh, that's right. And Irasi points out, yeah, we have done the corruption streams. Yeah, that was Cruising USA. We did the corruption streams. We fucked around with Cruising USA. We also fucked around with one of the rally racing games for the N64. There was two of them for the N64. And we actually got like some pretty funny moments out of one of them in particular. But yeah, we have done some funny streams where, yeah, we did the corruptions. For anybody who does not know what I'm referring to, it's kind of similar to what other streamers do. Killy Sunt. Whenever I say Killy Sunt's screen name, I have to like think for like a full second to make sure I don't fucking say the wrong thing. If I begin to say Killy Sunt's screen name with silly, you know I'm about to fuck up real bad. It's gonna get weird. It's gonna get, you know, demonetizing. Anyway, Killy Sunt and Vine Sauce and some of those other guys, they do the similar thing where they use a real-time corruptor tool to fuck with the game's memory while the game is executing. So you see like live glitches and shit where the game is like just being unpredictable and sometimes crashy. We'd fuck around with that a lot with emulated games, and yeah, Cruising USA has some really funny effects where, yeah, you could just fucking terrible. You could just blast through the game, through a track rather, in a few seconds if you had the right kind of effect. Got some Toriyama influence, absolutely. That actually makes me really happy then. The shoulder pads were like a notable influence. That makes me happy that Rival got shit on a little bit too. That we're not the only ones that ate shit. Now, should I abandon ship and say get the fuck out of here and try again?
1, go!
I say let's keep the pedal to the metal. Let's see if we can like redeem ourselves. Everybody loves a comeback story.
Winding right.
Everybody loves a oof, that was unpleasant. Everybody loves an underdog story. So I'm gonna see if we can come back from the brink. We didn't do great, but we also didn't do like terrible.
Easy winding right.
So I'm gonna see if we can kind of come back from behind, because everybody loves coming from behind. Everybody loves coming from behind.
Hairpin right.
The old coming from behind, the old back shot. There's a lot of ways you can say it. Anyway, without getting weird, yes, I'm gonna see if we can bring it back. And I'm encouraged by the fact that Rival didn't automatically get first place, because I want to see him struggle too. Or her. I want to see her struggle too.
Medium left. Medium right.
And of course, if things get desperate, I can always bust out Chrissy again, because Chrissy is our girl.
Jump.
She's done good by us so far. I like that part when you jump over the other part of the level. That makes me happy. The idea that if I don't jump that, if I don't hit that at the correct vector, there's a chance I might just land on an earlier part of the stage and shit horribly and embarrass myself. This is a cool track. This is a really cool track, and I like that wall at the end where it's like, oh god, about to slam into the wall. It's a really good track. Forgot to finish decorating it. I love the aesthetic already. I don't know if it necessarily needs more decor. I wouldn't complain about more decor. Now, Rival did get second place there, so we got big points. But I can still bring it back, baby. Still bring it back.
3, 2, 1, go!
Can I be extremely nosy, Sky Devil Palm, and ask if there's other projects you're working on right now? And I don't even mean like updates to Questmaster or updates to this game, just like other projects. Because I'm not a game developer, but I know many that are, and they're always cooking. They're always working on something. If there's anything that you're at liberty of discussing without, breaking any NDAs, or like, you wanting to keep things under wraps. Because yeah, if there were like any big patches to Questmaster or anything for this game, understandably you'd want to like, only do reveals when everybody agreed it was time. But yeah, just if there was like any fun projects you're working on. Like if you had like an itch.io page or something. Any just like for funsies projects. Also this Rival. They're like getting really cozy with first and second and third place. Well, they are second. First and third place. It is my job to end said coziness. That cozy feeling you're having right now, Rival, if that is your real name, not in my house. Oh, is that it? Oh, is that the line? Oh, not quite. I wonder. All right, so there doesn't appear to be like a, what's it called, drafting? I don't think there's much of a, if there is drafting, it's not like an obvious effect. Oh shit! Almost shit there a little bit. Just left a little pile of dookie on the rice track, but we're good. This part always fucks me a little bit. Oh, look at that! Look at there. We pulled it. We stuck in the middle. I think we have. This is the final lap. So this is my chance. Oh! I fucked it. Oh, I was doing so good until I didn't. It's always cooking. Oh my god, that's what that was. That was Waluigi Stadium. Yeah. Some empty areas. Honestly, I didn't even notice it. I was too busy just fucking flying. So those are actually side projects. Oh, wow. Because those seem like banner headliners right there. Those seem like main course kinds of things. All right. I'm not going to say ain't no way, but I'm going to say it's not looking good for team Alex gets a gold every time first try. But we can probably pull out a dub on the rally mode. These are usually pretty, I'm not going to say easy, but we're usually, it seems like the AI struggles a little bit more with these. So I'm probably, as long as I don't completely shit on the floor, we're probably going to be okay. But yeah, I think there's going to be one after this, and I think like I'm going to have to perform really well for that, or the rival's going to have to like be extremely not good. And that will be, I mean, if they are extremely not good, I would not complain.
Easy left. Hard right.
And like I said, if I get real desperate, and you know what, we might have to. I might have to bust out our girl Chrissy again, see if she can rescue us from the brink. because she's been the best to us. Oh,
Hard right.
now the problem, of course, is that I'm kind of getting used to driving as this guy. But, we gotta spread the love, right? We gotta mix it up. We have all these racers in this game. Oh, I don't want to just stick with one person and develop an unhealthy dependency on them. There's all kinds of other characters to depend on unhealthily to questionable degrees.
Jump.
Now, remember how I was saying, like, oh yeah, we're gonna, like,
Hairpin
do this no problem. We're only just now happening upon the rival fellers. Which makes me a little bit nervous, but second is out of there. Whoa, almost lost it. Can I get to first before he reaches the end?
Easy winding left.
I think we got a ways to go.
Hairpin right.
Oh, I think we good. I think we all good in the hood. Is it Gucci inside the coochie? Oh, you know it, baby. Oh, you know it, baby.
That was
We got there.
awesome.
Trying to fund the main projects. I got you. Yeah, that's exciting though. That's exciting if there's like if these smaller projects are doing as well as they are and are getting, you know, as much overall visibility as they are. That's like pretty sick to me because, I mean, I know a number of people that have at least had an interest in Questmaster. Oh, I thought there was one more after that. That's okay. That's okay. Having interest in Questmaster in this game for sure. So these projects going as well as they are, I hope that means that the big exciting projects are going to be like extra juicy. Do I want to try that one again? I think I do. But first, what's down here? This is yeah, Danger County. This is it's a rival battle. Yeah. Let's get Hawk out of here.
Performance.
Yo, one-on-one action. So you won that one, Hawk. But now I shall acquire your abilities. I'm gonna be like Kirby. I'm gonna like engulf her, and then like eat. I'll use the eat ability, and then I will have her power. And if Kirby were to eat her, Kirby would have a really cool blue mohawk, and that would just be delightful. Right now I'm currently eating her dust, and that's not acceptable. All right. Is anything that's gonna be eaten? That's gonna be eaten. It's gonna be you eating my particulates as I'm picking up the pebbles behind you. Never mind, I'm kind of behind the 8 ball right now. I gotta get good. There's still a chance. I refuse to give up. What happens if I lose? Does she get my powers? Do I join her crusty crew? Not in this lifetime. I'm gaining on her ass. I'm gaining. Oh, you better be afraid, lady. Time for the come from behind victory. Oh, get in there. She's too much good. She's too much better. I think I just lost. Oh, not quite. Okay, it just keep going until it's done, though. Until the job is done. Rip and tear until the job is done. God damn it, I think she perfected my ass. I was like getting close. Oh, wait. Oh, damn it.
Sure you'll get it
I gotta
next
get
time.
good, man. I gotta get good. It's an interesting visual effect. Let's try it again. Although, like I said, I might have to like switch it up to our girl Chrissy. Main projects are gonna be awesome. That is exciting.
3, 2,
Thanks for hanging out, Skydevil Palm. I know it's getting kind of late for some folks. Oh, they let us take the lead at the start. They were feeling sorry for us. Can't say I blame them. Thank you again for popping in, Skydevil Palm. Thanks for making a banger of a game. This game fucking rocks. Even if I'm maybe not doing the best job of showcasing it, it's fucking sick. Hawk is too good, bro. She is too powerful. She needs to be taken down a peg. Cause she is pegging me real good. I'll tell you what. My booty hole is feeling real nice and attended to right now. She's really fucking servicing me right now. And I honestly was not ready for this. I would have brought a more comfortable chair. If I knew that my booty was going to be getting this kind of action tonight. I'm gonna have a really awkward conversation with my wife this evening. After the stream ends. Yes, honey. Remember that? Remember I said I was gonna be playing that game? Well, there's a character in the game that taught me the definition of pegging, and I will never be the same. I need more comfy chairs. Yeah, let's quit out. We're bringing out the big guns. Oh, we did get new colors. Okay, by big guns, maybe I mean let's check out the colors we got. I just want to see. We got green. We got red, orange. We didn't get silver, nor did I get piss yellow, unfortunately. Yeah, these are all well and good. It's such a shame because this character, I think, could be quite interesting. But yeah, it's like the only thing he has going over Chrissy, our favorite, is a little bit of speed. And worse everything else. Homeboy just can't fucking get it together, whereas Chrissy's the fucking coolest. I think for this, I might stick with standard. I almost would be inclined to go for springs, but we still need pretty good, the more extreme one. I think I'm more inclined to stick with the middle. Handling still needs to be pretty juicy. And most importantly, let's go with the Evangelion color scheme. I know we can do this shit. Another showdown. Can you outdo me this time? Maybe? I don't know. I'm scared. She's really good. She's really good. Also, I like how her hair matches her earrings. Very, very aesthetic of her. She's she's got like the whole deal put together.
3, 2, 1, go!
So we start in first place, but then she soon overtakes us, and then I usually kind of fuck up that first turn. I think this is probably meant to be really tough. I bet I'm not the first person to like really get walled by Hawk. Well, I'm already feeling more confident though. Oh, look at that. She's feeling the pressure. Oh, except I'm just fucking grinding against the wall. I'm grinding against the wall like it's an awkward homecoming dance, and I'm grinding against my date, and it's 10th grade all over again, and I'm trying not to make a mess in my pants. And I failed. Speaking of failure, yeah, we started off a lot stronger. Maybe is this a sign I'm getting tired and I should stop embarrassing myself? Maybe I should just move on to the next challenge. But I really want to unlock this character. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. I'm also I think hyper-focused too hard on the other racer. And I need to be focused more on the street signs to know how far away we are. Or not how far away we are, but when the next big turn is coming in hot. Green Goblin? Yeah. Or Donatello, dude. That's probably more on point.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, the Donatello aesthetic, absolutely. Alright, that's good, that's good. It seems like they pretty much are guaranteed to get a nice advantage at the start. Yeah, that was a little bit rough, but we're actually kind of keeping with it. Yeah, they're doing a much better job of taking those turns tighter, and that's just what it comes down to. It's just knowing the track really well, taking the turns really tightly and mightily. Yeah, I feel like I'm swinging too hard, kind of from one side to the other, and I'm losing too much speed. This person has gotten that shit very well perfected. Maybe not perfect, but they're very efficient. I'm sure if there was online PvP, you would see the fucking pros and what they're capable of, and I'm sure it would be beyond daunting. Oh, you actually get health back when you get close. That's kind of cool. So if I can get ahead, I might be able to get some health back, maybe. There we go. Yeah, so you get some health back. So we've pulled ahead for a little bit. I just have to maintain, because that is scary. And I'm wrong. You do not get health back when you're in the lead. I'm too scared to you check my rear view and see how far back they are. I'm too scared because this person is scary. However, I was saying Chrissy's our girl. Chrissy's our girl, and she's yet to do me wrong. She's yet to do me dirty. I wish she would. I wish she would do me dirty. I tried to introduce some other things into the bedroom, and she's really preferring to stick to the vanilla stuff. But, I keep thinking, eventually she's gonna want to put that strap on and do things to my various holes. But you gotta build up trust for these things. Grace and I, we've been married for a couple years, and before then we were dating for several, and she's still yet to show me the fourth hole. Anyway, we got there. Fucking tough shit, but look at that. We were actually pretty far ahead of him at the end, so we got there, baby. Had a really shitty headache, but you're feeling a little bit better, Meerkat. I hope the flying colors and the very quick and fast visuals in this game weren't contributing to the headache. Because I'm sure if you're feeling not the bestest and you need to take care of business, I won't be offended if you have to hop off, as always. I won't be big sad. This person was doing such a good job, and their handling is such hot dog water. But maybe we can shore it up to be a little bit more gooder. I would probably say better handling, better accelerating is good. And then at whatever I can do at any cost to make the handling better. Let's try Hawk to see how she does. But again, our girl Chrissy continues to be the best. I appreciate the vanilla beige and the piss yellow.
Wicked!
I appreciate those. Guacamole and marshmallow pizza. Rossi, do you know what I'm about to refer to? That one dude on Reddit who recreated
Smoke!
in like IRL every single weird ass pizza order they did in the like original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and not only that, but rated them as far as like which ones were pretty good and which ones were nigh inedible. Meerkat knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Meerkat already knows. He says yes. We all know. And that some of them were pretty sweet. I think the bubblegum and banana pizza was like actually inedible, but there was like a fish and chips pizza that sounds not bad. There was like a chicken tikka masala pizza that sounds fucking amazing. Yeah, we all know what's up. Oh my god, am I gonna race against myself? Because I am Hawk right now.
Performance.
We'll be right back.
Identity crisis. Yeah, I want to revisit that link and look at the ones that were actually pretty good. There was like a peppermint and sardine. God. Peppermint and sardine pizza. The peanut butter jelly pizza also, I don't know about that one, bro. But yeah, the fact that he made them, and I think the dude was like a pretty good chef too. I don't know if they were like a fucking, Iron Chef master, but they were like they were pretty up there and knew their shit. So you can trust this person is going to do it for realsies, no dealsies. 3 laps to go. Rival can eat shit. Except I'm Rival. I'm myself. Identity crisis. Oh god, I'm fucking swinging real hard off the track like a doofus. I think this was like the race where I got like 5th place at the start, and I kind of put myself behind the 8 ball for all future races. Not this time. Oh, we're fucking launching into first. Except Rival's also launching into first, and they can eat shit. Oh, I boosted prematurely. But that's fine. You get more familiarity as you get older, as you get more experience. Nothing to be ashamed of. Almost launched that guy into space by accident. By accident, quote unquote, he says, knowing that I've done it multiple times on purpose, several times over. Okay, alright. I'm feeling really good about this. I think I still like Chrissy more, but Hawk has got some games. She's got some powers. Unconventional toppings and pizzas, yeah. I'm with you, Jet. I'm with you. My topping preferences aren't that unconventional. But under certain hungry influences, who knows what could be unleashed. Grace and I went to one of our favorite Italian restaurants the other day. In St. Louis, we have a little Italy on the Hill suburb. Everyone just calls it the Hill, and it's like some of the best Italian food I've ever tasted. Now, granted, I've never been to Italy. I've never been to like mainland Europe, so take that with a grain of salt. But anyway, it's really good.
Jump!
The name of the restaurant was Domino's. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Easy winding right.
If I was gonna pull a fucking Michael, the guy from The Office, Michael something where he's like, yo, whenever I come to New York, I love nothing beats a real New York slice. And he's so excited. He goes, there it is. And he's so excited, and it's fucking Sbarro's.
Jump!
It's the fucking shopping mall at Sbarro's chain. Anyway, no, it's called Anthonino's. Really cool place, and we got their Sicilian pizza, and it's
Medium right.
amazing. It's got some
Jump!
what's it called? The dried meats, the dried Italian meats.
Medium right.
It's not gaba. It's colloquially it's referred to as gabagool, but it's capicole, something like that. I don't know. We got the gabagool, and yeah, I know. It's got like pepperoni, a couple of things on it. Amazing. But there was another pizza on their menu called the gabagool. Capicola, thank you. That was what I wanted to say, but that didn't sound right. Capicola sounds like a beverage. But yes, it had the capicola in it, which is nice. There was another one on the menu called the gabagool that had like a bunch of the smoked meats on it. But it also had extra cheese, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like extra cheese is usually not a good idea for Alex. Extra pickles, salami, marshmallow, fluff, Doritos, Dustin, and LED light bulb shavings, please. Yo, Meerkat, do you want that boneless, by the way? Do you want that boneless sub, please? Yeah, hold the bones, please. Yo, give me my pizza with extra bones. Boneless with the B emoji, obviously. Ooh, I was gonna say, I remember this turn. That turn really slurps my milkshake every time. Give me the crunch. Bones with the B. Yeah, Elgaso fucking had that shit ready. He knows I love the B emoji. Shoutouts to Aaron, Koala Baritone, who, when he went live, he B emoji the fuck out of his go live post, and that made me so happy. It was like Vapor Barrio boasts through the challenge of the bidet or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was B emoji to fuck, and I was very happy about it. He might have done it specifically for me because he knows I'm a fiend for the B's. B emojis. Oh, I was gonna fucking see if I could just end his ass. Her ass. My own ass. I don't know. Again, I'm having an identity crisis because that's me. But I'm me. But also, they are them. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. None of this is adding up. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need to pass you. I need to, like, okay, it's been fun, like, you know, racing against you, but you're not allowed to win. Almost said you're not allowed to live. Oh, fuck. Almost said you're not allowed to live. You're not allowed to win, but she is gonna win this one. You win this round, Gadget. Unless, oh, okay, yeah, not with that happening. Acceptable. Still within acceptable bounds. Extra cheese is decadent. Yeah, it was, I think it was Capicola. It was another cheese. It had the mozz as well. It had mozzarella, but it was like another type of cheese on, like, in addition to the mozzarella. I'm sure it probably would have been fine. But I saw the Sicilian had pepperoni and the Capicola. I said, let's fucking do that shit. And also some red peppers. Love me some red peppers on pizza. It was very good. The other thing, it already has enough. And of course, you know, my lactose intolerance, I have to, like, usually a slice or two and I'm okay. And yeah, I did fine yesterday. I didn't have any problems.
Easy left.
So a slice or two and I'm fine. And they're not overly large slices. So it's like, I've kind of learned what my limit is. And fucking with that formula is sometimes dangerous for myself and those around me.
Easy right. Easy left.
It's easy.
Hard right.
Easy clap. Easy left, easy right, easy clap.
Hard left.
It's supposed to hard clap, I suppose.
Hard right.
All right. Oh. A little bit early, a little bit premature on that one. I kind of lost my boost. My
Hard
boost juice. Now you have boost power.
Hard left.
Makes me sad that Rival starts so far ahead, and we have to work so hard to pass their ass. To pass their ass. But I'm gonna do it. Ouch. Not if I boost into the wall like that, though. I know you lose a lot of the speed if you boost right into a wall like that. Might as well.
Jump.
Might as well jump. Is this the one where we go into the sand? Yeah, like the track gets real low. Oh yeah, we're getting real low. Although it's like purple this time. This is like evening purple as opposed to red lava.
Easy
Or
right.
the floor is lava. I think the end to this race is coming up soon. And we've got that shit locked in. Ooh, shit.
That
We got there.
was
We got there, baby.
awesome.
Tidy Cat's unscented pizza. Is Tidy Cat's unscented a brand of candle? Because that's what my brain does when I hear something unscented. Also, the other drivers practically don't count right now, by virtue of the fact that both of myself and Rival were like 200 points ahead of everyone else. Oh, that was the last one. Okay. Cat litter. It's cat litter, of course. If you would have said fancy feast, I would have been like, all right, cat food. I know that one. On to the Bullseye Tour. Is it at least unused cat litter? Is it at least unsoiled cat litter? Got some paints.
Full throttle.
So stick with these.
Paint cover.
Oh shit, fuck. Thump every time they fucking drop the truck. Also, just so we're clear, Power's about the same. Speed and weight are much better. Acceleration is worse, and handling is way worse. Now, of course, we can shore some of these things up, and I will. I'm kind of surprised that it... Oh, it must have reset. So if I back out now... Okay, so it does hold our selections. So, yeah, still, yeah. So power's about the same. Weight and speed is way better. Acceleration is a little bit worse, and handling is significantly worse. So really, Hawk and Chrissy, which are my two faves so far... there's really no, like, sure winner. They're both... They have some significant trade-offs. But they're...
Throttle.
Like, they both have, like, good things going for them. And some trade-offs. Colors, we gotta go for the piss yellow. Of course the piss yellow. It's up to the chef. The house decides. I do love the clear blue. That makes me happy. Also, I like how we go underwater for part of this race.
1, go!
Probably not good for the vehicle. I am very... look at this piss yellow car that I've got. It's kind of delightful. The pros would probably call it olive. Oh my god, people are getting killed already? Jesus. There was explosions and, like, smoldering flames. Woo! Like that. It was probably not people getting killed, but people flying off the track. So not, like, running into people, but people not making those turns or making them do... Yeah, like that guy. Yeah, like that guy. Oh! Me too. Me too, apparently. But the good news is you don't get punished that bad, which is good because I'm eating so much ass right now. Good lord. I got a fucking handkerchief tucked under my shirt. I got a fork and knife in front of me. The way I be eating shit right now. Good lord, just embarrassing myself. There we go. Now we're getting it back together. I keep thinking like I can course correct. Oh my god, that was a real dick twister. I was trying to say nipple twister. I almost said like, what did I say, a nickel? I was trying to say like a nickel twister. I was like, what does it even mean? A Nicholas twister. Well, my brother's name is Nick. Oh man, all right, I need to like get my head together. I'm being too much of an idiot. I might need to switch to Chrissy for this because these are like really tight. And Chrissy is the tightest girl we know. Oh, these quotes are not going to come back to haunt me. Or my marriage. Oh, we brought it back. Oh my god. First place is still alive. The dream. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh, so close. So close. That was a real nickel twister. Good lord. Certain players like certain stats. Correct. Yeah, some people don't like good handling. I would say generally I tend to be a handler kind of gamer because I can't trust myself always to brake accordingly or to position myself well. Having good handling is a good kind of way around having really good positioning. It's like it makes me flexible enough. Let's try that again. Let's try it again as this racer because again, Chrissy is our girl, but I think we can do this. We were really close despite a lot of fuck ups. I was eating so many shits.
2, 1,
and shitting so many eats. Top speed without losing acceleration, yeah. That's usually a trade-off. Top speed at the cost of acceleration. Whoa! Oh, I think I just didn't hit the jump. Hello, Shayna. Yes, you're here. Shayna, you're not in the way at all, I can assure you that. I know Shayna gets really self-conscious. She says, I'm not in the way, am I? No, Shayna, you're never in the way, of course. Of course not. Never are you obnoxious or in the way or a little... God damn it. It almost seems like there's like a line where if you're on that edge, you don't really jump, you just kind of slope down into the abyss. So I think I just have to not be on the edge, but that's okay because I'm in first place and I'm a fucking gamer. Oh, okay, I did a hard... Oh, you're probably proud of me because I did a hard break there. I did a hard break there. And it saved my ass. God, every time. I did a hard break and it saved my ass there from getting fucking catapulted into the sun. But then I made the same goof that I've made a billion times over, so it would seem. That guy just got exploded. Oh, bop, bop. Turning into Toad with my butt happening. Oh, break. There we go. We got that shit. Fucking thought that was the last what's it called, lap, and I was about to like celebrate prematurely. Oh my god! I like emerged through the bottom of the track. Whew, that's a stressful one. Holy cannoli! Are you doing little tippy tappy sometimes? You can very much like bounce off of people. You can also hit somebody so hard you fucking launch them into the sun. Oh, you're asking if I'm lapping people? Yes, you can also lap people. Because there's a lot of racers, and except for the top 3, generally speaking, the other racers aren't really that good, so you can lap people pretty easily. At least, you know, by this stage in the game. I think by the later stages, it's probably a lot harder.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. So we have another variant of the beach level. I do love the beach aesthetic. Don't know so much about the design of like the course, but I just love being on the beach and going fast like this. It's just okay, maybe not doing that. It's like a nice aesthetic. It's very fun. Gives me like future funk vaporwave vibes, and I like that. Big jump. Almost went off in the sand. I can't imagine driving on the sand would be a wise choice for going fast. That seems like that would slightly hamper your speed. First place can eat an entire penis. Away we go. That was the part where I almost slipped as well. Actually, no, I think I did slip earlier. Big jump. That's probably also not great for the vehicle. A gigantic jump that fucking forces your car to bottom out violently. Probably a little bit rough. We'll just assume we have a really good seatbelt. One of those, like, 5-point harnesses. There we go, there we go. So we're gonna lap this guy. I want to launch somebody. You. I don't care that it fucked me over. I don't care that it fucked me over. I saw the opportunity. I said, you have been chosen.
All right.
You, target selected. Your fate has been decided. Oh my god. About to lose Locktober. Locktober. That's a good reminder. No Nut November is approaching. They'll triple in. We have there's our friend Loverish, who does a lot of Zelda randomizers. And normally when she does the Zelda randomizers, one of her recurring characters that she uses as like the player character model for Link is Nut Link, which is basically Link with a Deku Nut for a head. It's one of the characters she likes to bust out for those Zelda randomizers.
3, 2, 1.
But for the month of November, it's no Deku Nut November. So she abstains from using that character model. She also abstains from using any Deku Nuts ever, which is usually not too hard. But there are some bosses, especially in like the randomizer, there are instances where it really helps to have a Deku Nut on hand, especially if you don't have like a really good sword. Like you can use the Deku Nuts to really stun the shit out of the Stalfos for an easy hit if you don't have a lot of health or if you have a shitty sword, that kind of thing. So she markets it very well as no Deku Nut November, and you know there's always weirdos in the chat who are like, oh her, but it's like no, it's not just a meme, it's also like legit. So that's another thing I think when it comes to the no November. What the? Yeah, there's definitely some shenanigans where oh shit. I went, I was like on the edge over a jump, and it seems like if you're on the edge over a jump, it kind of throws you into the Shadow Realm, which is kind of unfortunate. But, the analog to that is just get good. Just don't be on the edge over a jump, Alex, and the problem will solve itself. Oof. Kind of got slow there, but that's okay. Is this the last one? Easy. Except it was a silver. Meerkat says, no, we're the weirdos. Fair. I am one of the weirdos in her chat. Encouraging the goblin shit. The aforementioned her during. So you were not wrong there. Did I get any new colors? I sure hope so. I've been winning races.
Full throttle.
I need one more race to get the kind of sort of boring gray. Honestly, all the colors are kind of boring until you get to the blue. I do like the blue. Oh gosh, what's this? What is this? Oh, Nice Road Rash throwback. Yeah, I like it. We have not done one of these in a while. You're right. You're very much correct. Dude, I'm always down for some Road Rash action. Road Raction, if you will. So, I'm trying to remember where I have this set up. I think I have it right in... Here, let me find this. I think I've got this saved somewhere. Where is it? Here, let me do this. What's my current webcam cover? Because you're right, we haven't done one of these in a while. My current webcam cover, if I still have one set up, I might not. Might have gotten accidentally removed. Is the webcam? Here it is. No, that's not it. Here it is. So it was. Oh. Who could forget? I'm amazed that still lines up as well as it does. It's so fucking stupid. So, the question is, where do I have that saved on my computer? Let's see where that's located, where that file's located, because I usually just save over it and call it a day. Where's that thing located? That is, in the downloads folder. I would put that in the downloads folder. All right, let me save this one off. Give me just a second. I love that MS Paint challenge. That led to that fucking disaster of an image. That's just part of the image, but I seem to recall cracking up for a good, 15 minutes after making that shit, because it's such a fucking deranged image. All right, so here we go. Webcam cover, initiate. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. We'll roll with that for the next. What is it set for? 5, maybe 10 minutes? Yeah, that was a fun one. I think that was a Meerkat Redemption, wasn't it? I think you gave that one to us, Meerkat. You were responsible for birthing such a wonder into this world. And we're all grateful. We're all grateful. I know I am. I'm going to continue with Hawk. Let's continue for now. And again, we got Christy in our back pocket. Ready to whip it out at a moment's notice. Haven't heard from you in a minute, Sally. Hope you're doing well. We're in the jungle now, baby. Welcome to the jungle, baby! You're gonna die! Java jungle. Dense foliage, ancient temples, mysterious ruins. Untamed trails and treacherous paths.
We'll be right back.
She says, dodging the elements of the jungle. I hope that means there's going to be, monkeys throwing coconuts at us or something. Don't change that channel. The excitement is just beginning. The excrement is just beginning.
3, 2.
Speaking of excrement, remember the other day when we were watching a couple of extremely deranged Eric Andre clips? I know that narrows it down, right? You know the Eric Andre clips where he's really weird? That narrows it down. Oh! Anyway, there's the one time with the Legalized Ranch character, and he's like, hey bro, you want to go back to the club? We're gonna butt chug some Jenkum with some freshman 15s. And I had to look it up off stream, obviously off stream. I had to look it up. I was like, what is Jenkum? And I was reminded what Jenkum was, and I was like, I didn't need to be reminded of this. It's fine. But it's been reintroduced into my brain. So until my brain voluntarily or involuntarily forgets it, there it is. This is a tough track, and I have to not suck dick. And sucking dick is really hard because I'm just really good at it, for one thing. Got a lot of experience. Can't say I'm proud, but honestly I'm not ashamed. College was a wild time for me. What can I say? There we go. We're in first place though. We're okay. We're holding it down. Holding it down, and we're doing okay. The good news is I think the AI is struggling too. It's tough for us for sure, but I just saw an explosion back there. We're not the only ones kind of eating shit. We're not the only one butt chugging some Jenkum, as it were, so... so yeah, I'm grateful that, there we go. We got a little bit wobbly there. That, we're holding it down. These are some long laps, too. It's a pretty long race. There's, opportunities then to, get shit on, but there's also opportunities to, bring it back from the brink. That guy just didn't have enough speed, I guess. Yeah, some of these guys are just constantly dropping off. Ooh, whoa! Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We kind of launched off to the speed of sound there. Speed of light. Surrender now, prepare to fight. I do like this level. It's nice we got a new level, because I don't think we've seen this level in any shape or form before. Probably there's a reason why we haven't seen it before. It's pretty tough, and, you know, there's really not a lot of guardrails to be found anywhere. But I'm vibing. I'm having a good time. And what better way to, like, get good, right, is than to have a level like this where you're forced to reckon with no guardrails and through several sequences. So what better way to kind of cut our teeth and learn the advanced techniques. They are slowly getting weirder. Harder for sure, but also, yeah, more out there, which I appreciate. Now, we saw the obstacle course version of this level earlier.
Go!
So now we get the real shit version. Now, it is a rally race, which makes sense because there's really no laps here.
Hard right.
There's really no laps. It's just a single linear course.
Medium right. Hairpin
Which
left.
is kind of fun, honestly. I like the single linear courses. I mean, I like the laps too. But it's kind of nice having a course where you're just going from start to finish and that's it. From point A to point B. Also, I'm just going to assume that flooding the engine block for this long is A-okay for this car.
Medium.
We're able to handle that shit somehow.
Hairpin right.
Right after a jump, too. That's a little bit scary.
Jump.
That was fast. Oh! Oh, wow. I kept that boost going a little bit longer because I wanted the purple. And it fucking got me in trouble.
Hairpin left.
That purple boost
Jump.
fucking zerpled my nurple, if you catch my drift.
Jump.
Can we get the minute 15? Can we get the minute 15?
Jump.
Straightaway path.
Medium
I think I
winding.
see the end. I think that's what that is. Around the bend? Is it around the bend? It's gonna be close. Oh, hey, we got it. There we go. They are, that's right. Yeah, that's right, because I know in Mario, I guess in the newest one, in Mario Kart 8, there's a bunch of those that are just single point A to point B tracks. And you're right, Jet, I like those a lot as well. Now, granted, in the same breath, I will also acknowledge that my favorite track in the entire pantheon of Mario Kart races, games rather, is Baby Park. I am a big enjoyer, a big purveyor of Baby Park. I'm a big baby, ... park enjoyer. Love that level. And of course I love it because it's so chaotic and because there's a billion, there's a freaking billion laps in that level. It's so dumb. And I love it so dearly. It makes me so happy. And I keep hitting these gosh darned traffic cones and it's disabling my ability to get points and it makes me sad. And gosh darn it, I cannot be fucking trusted. I don't think I'm even at a bronze yet. Now granted, we have like 40 seconds, so we have plenty of time, but still, I need to get good. Here we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Big points. Oh, and then a raid happened. Hold on. I'm trying to get good. I'm trying to not embarrass myself if I can help it. And I'm not doing a very good job. That is Shake. That's our boy Shake. What's up, buddy? We're playing Victory Heat Rally. This game is really good. I'm not great at racing games. As you can kind of see, we're doing a point challenge where I'm trying to go fast, I'm trying to eat ass, and we're trying to just get a bronze medal. Oh my god. Well, we got it. There's the bronze. There we go. So at least we get something out of this. These little point challenges are rough because if you hit a safety cone, you lose points, or like your point ability, your ability to gain points is disabled. 3,000 for the silver. I would be tickled pink if I could get a silver out of this because this level is tough. So yeah, don't hit the traffic cones. Don't do it. Don't do it, Alex. Don't do it. Shake, you were playing. Oh, never mind. That's the end. I thought we had more time. Doing Resident Evil 5. Wow, that's a cool throwback. Resident Evil 5. I hope you had a human person playing as the co-op partner because everyone knows the AI partner for that game is a little rough. Thank you, Shake. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that raid. Mad Gomper says, eating ass up in here? Always. Always. Always be hungry. Abe Clancy, that game is terabad. And also he's sleepy. Totally understandable, Shake. Thank you as always for that raid. And also as always, I know you're hopping off, but if you had any clips to share, or if there was any viewers that are hopping in that have any clips from Shake's channel Doesn't have to be from tonight, but just from any time over the past couple weeks or months, honestly. I'm not picky. If there's any clips you wanted to share, we can all watch together. I always love seeing what our friends are up to. So yeah, if there was anything silly, I am super down. You might be wondering why my webcam looks funny. Our friend Irasi redeemed the webcam cover redemption, so I'm gonna look like this for another... We'll do this for another... We'll do one more race with this, because it's been like this for a minute. Thank you, though, Shake. I know you said you're dead tired. I know it's super late, by the way. We're probably not gonna go that much later myself, but we'll go for a bit more. Got some more colors to unlock for Hawk. Now, for games like this, sometimes you can unlock new like components to like soup up your vehicle differently, customize them, you know, add more, maybe better handling at the cost of acceleration, that kind of thing. But more importantly, in this game, you get to unlock more colors for your vehicle. So I got this one. We get piss yellow or like kind of vague blue gray. We'll stick with the piss yellow. I'm a baby puke green piss yellow kind of fan. What can I say? That's the good stuff. The good shit, literally. Yeah, the character. Yeah, you're right. The characters are not very exciting. Villains are just so-so. Co-op is kind of rough. Yeah, I haven't played it, so I don't know how deep it goes, but I've heard people say that like there's some stuff that is not aged well with that game. Yeah, that's really a shame. It almost makes me wonder, for the people that worked on RE4, were they just not allowed to work on RE5? Because there's just no way to me that the same people that made all these amazing decisions for RE4 decided to just take a shit on RE5. Like, what happened, bro? I'm guessing that team moved on to other things, or Capcom had them reassigned to somewhere else, and they gave RE5 to a rookie team or something. Yeah. That's a good point, too. And it came out considerably, like, a decent time after RE4, which is a shame as well. So just a bummer on all fronts, honestly. But this game is great. Really having a fun time with it. Like I said, Victory Heat Rally. It just came out today. Very, very fun. I'm really enjoying it. We got a new rival unlocked. Her name is Minji. I like her little pigtail buns. That's fun.
We'll be right back.
Like the purple aesthetic. Very, very powerful. A very fun arcade racer. And it's super easy to pick up and play. It's difficult to master, but easy to pick up and jump into. And I am not the kind of person that plays racing games very often. And if I do, they're usually more on the arcade side, and I'm really having a fun time with this. So it highly recommended. For anybody curious if it gets the old Super Hobbit seal of approval, I'm really enjoying it. I still fell off, that's fine. I fell off, and I don't mean content-wise, but probably that too, let's be real. Oop, almost ate shit, but we brought it back around. Yeah, we did this level earlier, and I started in last place, and I was still in last place. Started from the bottom, and we're still in the bottom. God damn it. That almost makes me wonder if that's a bug, the way if you... There's like a certain corner where if you go off... If you initiate a jump on a certain corner of the track, you kind of like dip down into the ether, into the void. It makes me wonder if that is not an intended thingy, and if there's like a weird bug. Or maybe I just gotta get good, but yeah, it makes me wonder if that's like not intentional behavior. We have one more lap. And rival can't eat shit. That's right, that's right, that's right. Good. Oh, okay, never mind. Shit has been returned to sender. I guess I'm eating my own shit now. Now it's awkward. And I rescind that what I just said. Never mind. Rival can eat shit again. Oh, this is the saga of the shit eaters. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, barely. Ooh, that was scary. Oh, I was wrong. That was not the last lap. This is the last lap. Final lap. Oh, rival, you get out of here, rival. Trying to get inside of my ass. Nobody's inside of my ass but me. Thank you very much. Scary. That's always a little scary. Coming in hot like that is really fast.
All right.
That's a close one, man. Holy shnikes. Close one. But we got there. In fact, oh yeah, no, I see. I was going to say, where even is rival? They were behind by... Oh, they don't show the times, just the points. I was going to see how far behind or how like many seconds behind they were. So off to a good start. That's a good beginning if we're able to take a dub on the very first part of the Grand Prix. There's 3 heats remaining.
2, 1.
We usually do a little bit better in like the rally races and the rally challenges. When it's a full-on 12 racer Fuckfest with multiple laps, those tend to be a little bit spicier for us. Those are where the AI shines a little bit more. AI seems to struggle a little bit more with the rally challenges, and I find those, I think, are a little bit easier. And I don't quite know why. You would think that those would actually be harder for the human player. And I can't pretend it's because I'm just that good. I think it's just the AI is not maybe quite as fine-tuned for the rally races. But for one reason or another, those are not quite as spicy for us. That being said, we're kind of cruising right now. Kind of cruising along, doing really good, and I'm feeling really good. This is all still just the second lap, so there's plenty of time for things to get weird, but we're sitting pretty comfortable right now. Looking at the map in the top right, we are like a solid, probably 1 second in front of the other person. If I were to request any features, I was talking about how it'd be cool if the color of the sparks was more obvious when you're drifting. But if I had to make any requests for features, it would be maybe like a little pop-up that's when you hit a checkpoint that says like you are maybe so many seconds behind the person in front of you, or the bad guy or the other racer that's nearest to you has so many seconds behind you. Give you a really quick summary of how comfortable you should be or should not be. Because I can look at to the top right to check the map and see how we're doing. Better move the webcam cover now. But it's nicer to get that little heads up that's in the center of the screen. Or maybe they read it off to you just as like quick little summary, just because that can really be some good intel. Rumble Rampage. This level is a rampage because we inevitably are going to be launching ourselves and others off the track. And maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was going to be a what's it called, like a rally challenge in between these races, but so far it's just been little standard raceroonies, racerinos, Viceroni. Oh my god, so many deaths, holy shit. Now there's no actual dying in this. If you go off the edge like this, you explode, but then you just respawn. Oh jeez. But sometimes it's a little bit jarring when they kind of throw you back in. It's like, oh god, I wasn't expecting to be there. So it's easy to get kind of raffle stomped a bit. We're cruising though. Rival is in first place, which they so frequently do. The rival usually does like really good in this game. Pretty much always, like guaranteed to be really good. Oh, they crashed though. That's actually rare to see. Also, that's also rare to see. I've never seen what happens when you're just not going fast enough, I guess, into a jump like that. So there you go. So the rival is not infallible, obviously. They can like genuinely fuck up and crash. 3 laps to go. It's also a long race, because the laps are quite long and there's 5 laps. Usually the 5 lappers are for the shorter races. A single circuit in this thing is pretty chunky. Pretty girthy, if you will. Yeah, that curve right there is always a little bit dangerous. Dangerous curves. It's also worth mentioning that the car we have does not have, like, amazing handling. It's got good handling, but not at all top marks on the handling, so... But I gotta say, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I don't know if it's that I'm getting better at the game and, like, learning how to lean into the turns a little bit better and anticipate things better and such, or if it's that the other stats in the vehicle are kind of able to shore up what would otherwise be lacking in the handling. Of course, right there, I was able to use the brake, which is helpful. Because that's an underrated skill, I think, in this game. When the devs popped in a little bit earlier, and they said themselves that, like, yeah, that is, like, your best friend when it comes to these, like, really tight corners. And the game does tell you this. It says, you know, sometimes you're going to have to use the brakes, and it's going to be a little bit scary. But them's the brakes. Like, you've got to use that shit sometimes. And it's going to go against every fiber of your being. You know, we just want to go all gas, no brakes, but sometimes you do have to, like, do the little tippy-tappies. Kind of, like, taper yourself off in anticipation of a really scary turn. And that's something I'm, like, trying to, like, get more used to. So it's probably a combination of those things. Rival still got second place because duh. But as long as I don't completely embarrass myself, I think we got this shit locked in. Heat 4. This one is a rally one. There we go. I knew there was one coming up, at least. And of course, it's beach. It's also beach at night, which I really like. That's a cool aesthetic. So we get the co-pilot, the navigator, to call out things to us, which is helpful.
Hard right!
So yeah, my favorite aesthetic, at least, for games like this is beach levels. Big beach fan. I'm a big beach bum in games like this.
Hard right.
Not in real life. I'm in the Midwest.
Hard left.
Hard to be a beach bum when you live in Missouri. Oh god, there's something in my eye. Hold on. A cat fuzz, maybe. Huh. Okay, we're good.
Medium right.
But I enjoy this kind of thing in games like this. And usually it's because I like the bright colors, and the clear blue sky, and the pretty waves, and the brown sand. But honestly, the like beach at night is also kind of sick. I like this a lot too. Oh, too fast. Oh my god, I can't believe we pulled that shit up. You do get a little bit of air control. Oh my god, we're gonna hit the sign. Fuck. How did I not just explode on the sign? Goddamn. Oh my god. Also, how did I not eat shit there? That was scary. Anyway, so many jumps, good lord.
Medium winding right.
Fucking went through that sign, that was hilarious. No, I do like the night vibes for the beach. It's like very soothing, very chill. Oddly enough, Rival was like struggling, which is kind of surprising to see.
Awesome.
Rival was really like in like 5th place or some shit. That was actually pretty tough. We fucking got that shit, baby. Somebody yumps. Rival got 5th place. Yo, Rival can eat an entire penis for all I care. Get shit on, Rival. That was a perfect dub. Hell yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Ridiculous race models. 24. I did hear about those. The 24-hour races. Yeah. Keep the console overnight. Yeah. I think that was like Gran Turismo 5 or 6 maybe that had those. Because I remember watching my friends do some of those like long endurance maps, and I mean, I respect it. I respect that I respect that the devs had the boldness to put that shit in there, and I respect the players that went for it. But man, oh man, I just can't imagine if that's like a required thing that you have to go through. Like if you cannot like beat the game without going through one of those, that's gonna hard wall it for me. Like I'm not progressing through there. If it's a bonus challenge or like an ancillary thing that's not required to progress past a certain point, that's fine. But yeah, if that's like a mainline progress thing, then I'm fucked. Like there ain't no fucking way for that. Who has the skills to come out on top? I like to think of myself. You know what? Let's be real. Hawk is a top. Let's be real. Hawk is a top. I'm not gonna say that Minji is a guaranteed power bottom. I'm not going to guarantee that Minji is a bottom, but Hawk is absolutely topping any situation. Any and all situations. We got to keep it real. Keep it within the realms of possibilities. Ooh, I didn't realize that it was going to be so tight. But honestly, we're already off to a strong start. Hawk by an enormous country mile was the hardest 1v1 race ever. We had to bust out... Oh! I just went into that wall. Good lord. We had to bust out Chrissy for Hawk, and that's how you know shit gets real, because Chrissy is best girl. She's my favorite in this game. We had to bust out Chrissy to defeat Hawk, and even that, oh, it took us a couple tries. I mean, I am driving like hot dog water right now, but Minji is also, I think, performing pretty bad, so. There we go. We can fucking take it, baby. We can fucking take it. But yeah, Hawk is a... Her I don't know if like her stats or what it is, but something about her makes her a very capable character in this game. You win! Sharpshooter 5.0. Minji is ours. To the Inferno Tour, which is the top tier tour of this this cluster of challenges and such. Got new colors for Hawk. All right, let's see what the colors are before we do anything drastic. We got the beige, fucking like. Well, is it beige or is it like latte? I think that's like a latte, like coffee with a lot of milk, coffee with a lot of creamer. All right, powerful purple right out of the starting gate. That's pretty sweet. I love purple right out of the starting gate. That handling is pretty rough. What can we sacrifice to improve handling? I think I'll probably... I'll probably leave that alone. And this, we sacrifice speed for handling. We'll try her. We'll try her. She eventually gets brown and orange. Questionable. Teal and orange. I like that. That's more of a turquoise. Kind of a deeper blue and orange than red and orange. Honestly, her best color is the one out of the starting gate, honestly. Custom spec cars and 1,000,000 credits for winning them. Wow. It's like a depraved side quest, yeah. So you get some nice things for it, but it's not required, obviously, which is good. It's like a badge of honor. Can you pull it off? Which is impressive and terrifying. Right, back in the jungle.
3, 2, 1, go!
This game is awesome, man. I'm really digging it. I'm really, really grateful to the game's publisher that we were able to get a review key for this game. Really nice of them. Honestly, I would have been, like, tempted to just purchase it at release date just because I've been following this game's development so closely. And so, again, I'm such a gigantic fanboy for anything that Rob KTA works on. He did the soundtrack for this game, and his work is just always superb. So, I am, It was very much on my radar, so I was like, if I can get a review key, that'd be great. But, I mean, I'm pretty much... I was thinking, I was like, I would play it eventually, no question. It was just a matter of when. Playing at release day is really, really nice. Now, of course, the dev one of the devs was in here earlier, and he did acknowledge that whenever you complete a race and the camera whips around and you see the other racers coming towards you, it actually doesn't render their sprites. You just see like the trails of the tires kind of coming towards you. So the fact that the sprites weren't rendering is a bug. So there will probably be some patches. I don't know for how soon, and I don't know if there will be like other things that they'll patch or like add in necessarily. It'd be nice if we could get some whoop. Oh wow, we actually pulled it out. That's awesome. It'd be nice if we can get some like data analytics for when you complete a race or even complete a lap. How, what were the times for every person, that kind of thing. That would be nice to have. I'm a big fan of the corporate model. We call that a nice to have, but not a gotta have it. Not a requirement per se, but a bonus, a stretch goal if you will. So there's things like that I would like to see, but honestly, it's good out of the starting gate. Very good game. Very much a GG. Also, I'm proud of myself. I haven't just picked the one racer, our girl Chrissy, and stuck with her all the way through. I'm glad that I've mixed it up and tried different racers on pretty frequent instances. It's knowing me, especially for a genre I'm maybe not as familiar with and even comfortable with. It's kind of nice doing like trying to like sample a bunch of what this game has to offer. Also, these are some weird turns. So this is one where you kind of have to use that brake button sometimes. Yeah, these are some fucking 90-degree angle turns. Oh, that was a little bit risky. I initiated the drift a little bit prematurely. We're in a searing hot 4th place, but we can bring it back around, especially because we're just gonna swoosh on in. Excuse me while I just swoosh on through. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, there we go. I knew we'd be able to kind of clear that little jump area. That's probably the thing that gets me the most. I have a tendency to initiate a drift a little bit too fast, like a little bit too soon into a curve. Power drift a little prematurely, and it sometimes gets me into trouble like that. I just did him twice in a row, honestly. Hit the wall a little bit. And these laps are... I think like 4 laps makes sense for this one, because these laps are like... I wouldn't call them short. And they're very involved. But they're over pretty quickly. So I see why they... Oh! Unnecessary but enjoyable murder. Unjustifiable but fully delightful murder.
Whoa!
Yeah, that one, I think that one made sense to have that one be 4 laps instead of 3, because there was like a few more steps with them. But they were they felt fast, because if you go through them without too many fuck-ups, then they feel pretty quick. Yeah, that one jungle level where there was 5 laps, I was like, damn, that one takes forever. Holy shit. Triple circuit.
3, 2, 1.
Are we passing people this time? We are passing people, and do not kill them. But I was having so much fun killing them earlier. That last race, I went out of my way to cause death that was completely unnecessary. Unnecessary vehicular manslaughter, and yet you saw me giggling like a fucking schoolgirl. This time I'm trying to avoid death. What did I just say, Alex? Avoid the death. That's okay. It's just a little bit of death. That's the nice thing is that, like, yes, you're punished for killing somebody, but it doesn't, like, disqualify you. It's just you don't get as many... You get some time punishments. And as we learned last time, it's not so much about, like, going... Well, I mean, it is about going fast, but it's not so much about clearing a time. It's more about passing as many dudes within a certain time. Ooh, that was a little risky, and it did not pass. Oh, what if I pass somebody, then they pass me? Can I repass them? It does not work that way. All right. I mean, there's no way, right? Ain't no way. How far I am. Oh, I just barely got silver. Oh, that's rough. If I only just barely got silver, that's let's not try to gold that one. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all gosh darn night if I try to gold that one. Let's continue on our merry way. Alright, Fort Loggins. Owned by Kenny, obviously. And there's been a lot of highways leading to many danger zones tonight. Let's be real. Military Air Base renowned for producing the best pilots and delivering high-speed thrills. Action-packed stages. High-flying action and ground-pounding excitement.
Right back.
The speedrun strats, yeah, I'm sure there are people that are playing this game tonight when the game launched, or will play it soon after, that are speedrunners, and they're thinking like, oh shit, there's like some big boy, big kid strats you can pull off with this shit. People that play a lot of really cool arcade racing games, or just racing games in general, or rally games. I'm sure there are people that, if there was online multiplayer, because I think right now the multiplayer is local only. If there was online multiplayer, they'd be fucking sniping everybody left and right, just completely dominating the leaderboards. Now, granted, I know there is a time trials mode, so if there is a leaderboard for the time trials, that probably would be what you would see then. Just some absolute gunners completely badassing the leaderboards and putting us all to shame. Also, very narrow roads here. Very, very narrow, and so far as I can tell, not a lot of opportunity to go off the track here. But also making it harder to pass people, unless you're a gamer like we are. We kind of swoosed on through there. This is a 5-lapper. We've already done 2 laps, and we honestly didn't even notice it. So this will be a quickie. Yeah, this is an interesting one. The fact that it's all fully enclosed, no gaps to like go off the track, or at least very little. Maybe jumping. You could maybe jump out of the track if the fenced-in track. 2 deaths. It's so loud. It's almost like dying is painful or some shit. What's that about? Honestly, grow up. Anyway. Yeah, I imagine there are people that are going to completely dominate. But it's kind of fun. I don't know. I always enjoy that kind of thing. Seeing the people who are able to push a game like this to its limits. The crazy, like, world record high scores. Like, what's capable, you know? It's something I, myself, have no desire to engage in. But seeing it from afar is always enjoyable. We got Lethal Lava Land up next. That's exciting. Temple Trek.
3, 2,
Is
1,
this...
go!
Oh, you got to boost through the laps, or boost through the turns. That is. Shit. I did actually. Did I? Okay, I did not get that one. Oof, now off to a rough start. There we go. That one's a little bit more. Oh, didn't get that one either. Goddamn. I'm not even gonna get a bronze for this one. Am I making a fool out of myself for once? I might need to pick a character that has a better power rating so that the boosts last longer. Oof. Not looking good, bros. Not looking good. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. We'll, 0. I've gotten 0 of these so far. Let me get on the board, right? There we go. We're on the board. So now it's not a complete shutout. This is a tough one because there's a lot of placed, like gates you have to boost through that do not have like an obvious boost setup, so you kind of have to seek them out in creative ways. Like in a case like that, except that didn't quite count it. Yeah, this is tough. This is really fucking tough. Oh, shit, yeah. This is. I mean, I don't even know if it's the boost rating. I think I just need to learn the track better. But I think I will also switch to a different racer. Did I get any different colors? I didn't. Really? I won some races. Oh, one more is Minji. Okay. I mean, I like Minji. Very, like, pretty well balanced all across the board. I think the handling is a bit of a deal breaker. Handling is going to be a big one for her as well. I think gonna bust out our girl because we got that handling and we got that power rating, which I think will help with having longer lasting boosts.
Let's rock.
So, like I said, man, I'm trying to bring out the best girl. We could even, like, lose a lot of acceleration, but I foresee acceleration coming in handy. So we'll be standard there. And yeah, just stick with middle of the road here. I kind of like that orange and silver. I think that's pretty sick. Let's go with that one too. I just want to get a bronze, honestly. I think going for a silver would be nice, but I think I know better than to have too high of expectations. Oops, shit. Okay, that one didn't count, but we did get a boost out of that at least. Unfortunately, I keep getting I'm like charging a boost through those. I feel a lot better about this though. And that was too early though. I feel better though at least, because I feel like we've got much better handling. There we go, we got one there. There we go, that was a very confident one. We couldn't even get that one last time and it was pitiful. Oh shit, I fucked that one up. That's okay. Call that a mulligan. One coming up. Ooh, that was a powerful one. We were able to like kind of charge that through multiple turns. Oh, did I get it? Oh, not quite, not quite. Yeah, that one went off a little bit sooner than I meant for it to. I mean, that's how it goes too sometimes. Fellas in the chat know what I'm talking about. There's number 4. This is a tough challenge, but it's a really good way to train, like getting good on the on that like how to time your boosts when you want it to. Oh, that one didn't count, unfortunately. I did have the charge ready. Yeah, we got a bronze. It's fine. It's fine. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Unfortunately, looking at the time, I think we need to wrap it up. It's after 2 a.m. my time. Pushing it a little bit close to the limit. Of course, I am off this week. So if there was ever a time to get silly and late, you know, tonight is a good time to do so, but I should call it because I do actually have to get up at a somewhat reasonable time tomorrow. But I'm really glad we were able to give this game a real good shake. We got almost all the way through Group EX. We, of course, beat Group Alpha. I think there's only these 3. Maybe there's like a super secret 4th group at the end that you unlock. But so far as I can tell, we played through about half of the championship mode, the campaign mode. There is also an arcade mode, so you can race through the Grand Prix events, just in single player, like single instance challenge style, which is nice. You can do Group Alpha, EX. You have to, of course, unlock Zeta, or Z, I guess. Maybe Z, once you complete the EX challenges, but that's kind of cool. You can pick them. That's really neat. And you can pick, presumably, any racer you've previously unlocked. That's kind of nice, too. But honestly, why would you have any reason to pick anybody other than Chrissy, because she's best girl? Obviously. But in case you wanted to entertain the notion of playing as anybody else, you could. Versus mode, obviously, and there's the time attack, time trials, and I'm assuming there's like a global leaderboard where we can all wave our penises around and admire each other's penis and compliment them and talk about how fast we are. This game is really cool. Really, really cool.
Welcome to Victory Heat Rally.
Ninja Wolf is like, what the heck? This is how they look how I want to look. The characters in this game have a vibe, for sure. This is upsetting and I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream, rather. Yeah, there are aesthetics with the characters that are just delightful. We called ourselves Booby. I forgot we called ourselves Booby. Who could forget? Who could forget about boobs? It's impossible to forget about boobs. Yeah, I was just saying, Chrissy is best girl. She's our girl. And honestly, like, that's the kind of character, stat-wise, that I really, really enjoy. Where speed is good, and, like, and the power rating is nice, too, but good acceleration, good handling is huge with how I tend to play these kinds of games. So I've really enjoyed playing as her. Although Clyde was still fun, and Tommy was pretty good, too, but you have to, like, make some sacrifices to raise that handling up better. I think we did a little bit of we played Kenzie a little bit, and I could not get into Renzo. Renzo is unfortunately dog water because he's just worse than Chrissy in every way possible. It's just kind of disappointing. But Hawk is powerful, and Minji is fun too. But yeah, Chrissy through and through. Chrissy is where it's at, as it should be, as it darn well should be. This was fun. This was fun. Big shout outs to Playtonic for hitting us up with the review key for this game, for the game's publisher, and they were very generous, opening up review key applications or requests to content creators and streamers and the like. And shout outs to the developer for this game, popping in a little bit earlier, which was super nice. Sky Devil Palm. They mentioned that it's a small dev team of just 3 people. So one of the, I think they said the main like coder person was the person's brother that was hanging out with us. So obviously still a significant part of the team was hanging out here, which is really nice. Nice of them to pop in. And again, you probably were hearing me gush earlier. I love this. I love what they've done with this game. This game is great, but I'm so happy that they're also working on Questmaster, because that game has been so cool, and I really want to check it out more once it gets more development and once more features get added. That's the Zelda Maker game we played a few months back, and I've been so happy and like tickled pink to see the updates and the new tools they've added and the new level design features they've added for that game. Level creation, that is, because again, that's a Zelda Maker level. They've like patched the game to like make it run better and fix bugs, but they've also added new tools that the character can acquire, new level creation features for level designers to use. It's awesome. So I'm really happy. Just really solid development team, and I'm excited to hear that they're working on some other big projects. So good shit. Who's the worst character stat-wise, Ninja Wolf? You probably heard me say earlier, I know you can't see the screen right now, but it was the guy, Renzo, I think, where his stats were very similar to Chrissy's, but just they were either the same or worse. No redeeming factors with that character, as far as I can tell. But maybe that's the point. Maybe he's like hard mode, playing as him. Everyone needs like a character you can like kind of shit on a little bit, right?